kingdom power of self-government. I want everyone to listen very carefully. Self-government, the original purpose and principle of personal leadership. Your life is your call, and your calling always has life in it.
The world class.
Welcome to the world class. I am Noble Miguel Mario Gayle, most American Muslim, consecrated and appointed missionary, the Moorish son, symbol of America, and the old nigga that can't get no sleep. Actually, I took an old nigga nap earlier today. Shout out to the old niggas. And I'm fucking woke. So today we have the lovely Savannah. She's in the back. When you come in, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Also, shout out to Supreme 10. I forgot to mention it, I think, in the last two lives for the $25 Cash App. Shout out to XL Pro for the $5 Cash App. Shout out to Terrence Davis for the $3 Cash App. I appreciate you all the support in every way, shape, or form. Appreciate everybody sharing my videos, watching my videos. We're gonna be pushing forward in a little bit. It's been fun. It's like my sophomore season, and pretty much having the ball, man. What's going on? I'm like 30, old nigga. What's going on, Jaylen? Job Turkey. I missed you. I ain't seen you in a couple streams, couple things. So I'm glad to see you back. Today we have the lovely Savannah. She's gonna be talking about her channel today. I'm asking the questions, because that's what we do, helping how new YouTubers get used to it. You know, when you first start out, you're nervous. So nervousness is understandable. But we embrace struggle streaming over here. You know how we do over here. So without further ado, let's bring in the lovely Savannah. Let me see. Yeah, we got her. What's up?
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Awesome. Welcome to the world class. You have your face there. You got Jaylen. Shout out to Jaylen. Shout out to the people in the chat. I know people probably still busy doing those. What is that? The June 10th? Juneteenth? I have nothing to do with it. I don't know nothing about it. But you know, it's a late crowd up because the Kevin Samuels was still here. People be up watching his shit.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's people up. And so we were talking, and you got some stuff coming. You've been working on your stuff. And you know, Jaylen says hi. And I hope we gotta do this right. You know, it's the what we gotta do. Everything gotta be done right. We struggle streams over here. Gotta put Savannah up there. You know, it's your show today. I'm just working in the back. So let's start with the start. Who are you?
I am Savannah, simply Savannah. I am a up and coming YouTube content creator, and yeah, I'm extremely nervous.
That's what's up. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hold on, let's get the horns up. We struggle stream over here. Look, shit gonna take a little bit to kick in and do shit like that. We here. Hold on. It's a little late. I got my other shit. There we go. So we don't got it ready like the lead attorney. The champ is here. The champ is here. Now, what made you start? What made you want to, do some content at all?
Honestly, it came from being in chat rooms, and a lot of people liked my perspective.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had a couple of people in my personal life that also think I have a unique perspective. And then personally, when I first got into this YouTube space, I feel like there's a lack of younger Black women that could talk about certain topics. So I feel like I can kind of fill that gap.
Who were some of your inspirations, male and females? Like one or two examples of these.
Hmm. Um, like currently, I like Chantel Simone.
Oh,
I
Chantel.
think she does a good job. And males, I think I started off watching Kevin Samuels, so I would say him. Yeah.
What's one more female example if you have them, and one more male example if you have
Um, it's a toss up between. I started watching Janika and Six kind of at the same time.
them. Otanika. Okay.
Yeah. Another male. I don't watch too many men. I like to, yeah. But I know NTR and all the other guys. O'Shea. Yeah.
MTR. Let me go MTR. I like MTR. Jalen says, "You're doing amazing, Savannah. Don't be nervous, girl. You got this." Right.
Thank you.
I'm telling you, ain't no reason for her to be nervous. You know what I'm saying? You doing great. So we have so we have from you because I was one of them. I would notice you in the chat when,
Mhm.
when I notice you. The stuff that you say is on point, and you know, just like Breezy be tripping sometimes, but the stuff you say makes sense, and that's what we, you know, in this space you have so much conflict, right? You know, you've
Mhm.
watched it. You're a moderator. She's a moderator in like what, two different channels or one at least.
Like
Well, you're the
34.
moderator here, and you're a moderator on
Lucky,
uh what's her name?
Chantel.
Lucky. Oh, it
Lucky.
is Chantel.
Yeah, and Chantel.
Okay, so you've
And
seen
Six. Yes.
answer. Oh,
And
what? I ain't need a moderator on that. I got my moderator on Palmer channel, Melanie,
Mhm.
and True Freeman, and yeah. So you on a different, much different business. So you seen the contention, you seen the gripes that dudes have, you seen how basically niggas don't even want dudes have a problem with dudes liking females now. That's how bad it is. So
Mhm.
um,
Mhm.
you've seen it. So you know when you have women in the space that for whatever reason they're in the space have some common sense. You know, got to be supportive in a certain way. My mindset is to be supportive. I've always done that. I've always kind
Mhm.
of been supportive of women doing stuff that's their businesses. If I you go on Facebook, most of the women who post something, I share it and send it out to other women and stuff like that. You know, that's how I be. But
When you're not blocked.
huh?
I said when you're not blocked, you're reposting.
Yeah. Because I'm blocked 90% of the time throughout the year because I'm gonna cut somebody out. Even today, should I show my post of the day?
Please do.
Oh shit! Because this bit it's not. Listen, it's not y'all fault. I'm gonna just take a picture of it because it's much easier that way than I'm gonna start doing that. I actually gonna start using some of the content from Facebook
Mhm.
on my channel because I'm be
Cheap.
blocked. I'm be blocked
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah. You can talk about it more freely over here.
Yeah, because on Facebook I'm gonna get blocked without a shadow of a doubt because that's where I belong. I belong blocked. I belong blocked on Facebook because I'm not about to cater like Mr. Goodbread always said. We don't cater no group. We're not catering no groups. If it's dumb, it's dumb. I'm utilize all my years and years and years of being a Facebook comedian. It don't pay well, but the
I
laughs
can imagine.
the laughs is worth it. Let me see. Let me get this shit up because why not? Why not just fucking be a terror? What's up, XL Pro? What's up with you, bro? Um, definitely gonna get some content, but I got to show. We got to talk about this. We got actually have to see this. I don't even know how I'm about to put it up. Hold up. Let's just find a way to put it up. I don't know
Let
how
me
to get
know
it
to
out
see.
because it's about to be ratchet. So I don't know how I want to show y'all how ghetto I really am. Like I'm not. Y'all be thinking like he's noble. I'm not. I'm a bad person. Like I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
It's seeping out. It's slowly seeping out.
Slowly but surely, I'm trying to walk y'all into this. I'm ghetto as fuck, bro. I don't be caring about shit, nigga. I like being ghetto. Toxic, nigga. I'm way past toxic. I'm gonna use that one. So this is what I had, right? This is what I posted. And me, I just think it's funny. But there's some people, it only got 2 likes because it's the people that's toxic with me. We all get it. We get it. But other people be upset about it, and I really don't get it. I don't understand what
Mhm.
they're upset about. So it says underneath those BBLs, makeup, and tax money outfits, it's the same ugly girl on E waiting to be gassed. And I'm probably gonna get blocked by the mob. That's a good chance. But it comes up. And don't nobody want to talk about it. So BBLs is the conversation that happens in the manosphere.
Mhm.
Um, and like I got in the title, FBA, FBI, feminine, beautiful, inspirational. That's one of the things that come up.
Mhm.
They say other shit like hyena and all that. But
Mhm.
I always say, man, the surface, man, is changing the surface is the worst thing you can do. You have to have true understanding. You got to change the stuff yourself from within. What she said?
Mhm.
What she said? She said, what J-Lo said? She said, I didn't know you were ghetto until I subscribed. She said you were acting classy on Tuesday. Listen, whatever the space need, I'm a man. I just need what the space need. That's what I do. So when I
Mhm.
go to True Channel, he already ghetto because he a hood dude. I don't need to add it. That's how I look. And then I come over here and I add it's a certain level of ghetto, but the time, times come up where it's like I could be me and I don't really apply to
Mhm.
the situation. I'm fucking it. That's why we gotta have Savannah here. Savannah brings the level of class that the world needs and that the world class needs. Because I would be ghetto sitting there later, you be like somebody got
Yeah.
to talk to her. So it's not about me today. It's about Savannah. I lovely Savannah. You see the beauty. Beautiful. What is it? What is it? What is it? FBI.
Mhm. Is it
Feminine,
feminine?
feminine,
Feminine.
beautiful, inspirational. Shout out to Kevin Samuels for that. That's what I've noticed in the time of being on my channel. Very feminine, beautiful, inspirational, very supportive. I don't know why that word not in there, but I guess inspiration feels good. And so let's have a conversation about that. Let's talk about because we gonna get to your channel, but what has allowed you to be those? Obviously, Jean's got the beautiful part. You can't say that because there's some people that's cute, but they look bad because they don't take care of themselves.
Yeah, that's true.
You know
Mhm.
what
It's a
I'm saying?
mixture of both. Yeah.
I used to be one of them because I wasn't always beautiful. Always just that's my fucking vibe. I wasn't always as beautiful. Um, some people say I was, but what has gone into your life, or what do you credit your FBI status to being
Um,
or coming from?
I would say the biggest part is my dad and the way I was raised. I didn't always understand why I was taught some of the things I was taught, but now that I see how I am compared to most people my age, I can see where the differences came into play. I was
Yeah,
also not in
we gotta
public school.
we gotta shout out the dad. Shout out the dads, man. We bigging up dads. See, they did it
Yeah,
yesterday. I'm a big up dads every day. So shout out the dad. We bigging up dad today. So go ahead,
yeah.
go ahead. Go ahead.
I was also not in public school as long as most people are. So I think that also contributes to why
Mm,
my friend circle isn't as toxic as most are. Because you kind of tend to follow how your friends' lives evolve. So I think that helped me stay feminine. Because I was always like, obviously, when you're born, well, when I was born, I was very girly. I like to wear dresses, all that kind of stuff. So
mm.
I think they did their best to preserve what was already there. I wasn't as tainted as most people were. So
So hold up, let's you got what the funk is here. You said damn sunshine. Funk them kids. I know. Not play on your own word, your own name. I like that. He said she eating up all that like facts. Facts. I mean, it's like that you got is like a pilgrim. It's just making making its way home. He said facts. This is the biggest question to women if they will break. Bro, you gotta ask that question. I'm big on that, man. If True Friedman was up and he was on here, he would tell you that I'm one of the first people that came to the space, not to YouTube, but in our environment that we were in, YouTube, really more so, I would say blog talk radio. And I was saying how people had mommy and daddy issues because I realized talking to women in my 20s is that all you're going to get is what their dad and mom didn't do. And at the end of the day, because when, like the saying, push come to shove, when it get real, when that trauma, when that trigger thing happens or something going on with the bills, when you push, all you're left with is what your mom and dad did or didn't do. You're going to come down to your base consciousness. And it can happen. So when you deal with hood people, it happens so fast. You can get there so quick out of nowhere. And I started saying that was the common denominator. Is what your mom and your dad didn't do. And a lot of times, everything is always blamed on the dad. Which I later started looking at as, okay, if it's the dad's fault and he's not here, how is it the dad's fault when he's not the one that's there causing the problem? Well, it had to be because of the people that are there. But it also does include the stuff that's not there, because they say you don't know what you don't know. And if you never had it, you don't miss it, but you do miss it. Learning epigenetics taught me that you do miss stuff that you don't have, because your genes know about things that you don't know about. You know what I'm saying? It's been dependent on it. So we definitely want to shout out Dad. It's been a common thing that I found where women that have that dad in their life, I'm per capita, are way more feminine, way more respectful. And I think you have to have a healthy respect for men and women, your mom and your dad independently. So I'll shout you out for that. I appreciate it. And bigging up your dad. It means a lot. And it's going to mean a lot to the guys in the space that sees this. And to know that we're not dumb, we're not crazy. When you, people that don't recognize you, oh, that's Savannah from Chantel chat, or from Danica Marie, or Six to Goddess chat, or Lucky chat. And here you go, my dad, that's one of the first names you brought up. And I'm glad that you said your dad and not your granddad, because it's the proper chain is going on, and not that missing link. Because it's great that granddad would have been there, or that granddads are there, but we want the proper chain of command. Like when Dirty Folks was talking about a hierarchy, you want the hierarchy to be there. You want your family to be intact. You know what I mean? I'll choose to be intact. So we got quick recap, moderating a few channels. You realize there wasn't enough young sisters your age in this space. Inspirational.
Most of the women that I watch in the manosphere, they've technically hit the wall already. Even though these women are open-minded and logical, some people still try to discredit what they say because of their age, even though their mindset is not like the typical modern woman. So I think that would be helpful to have a perspective of someone that has not, quote unquote, hit the wall. So that can't be thrown back, at me.
That's dope. See, that's bringing solutions. I never even looked at it like that. I never even looked at it like that. I never even seen that perspective. So that's hey, man. I'm looking at the next whoever. Well, probably the first you. That's probably right when the first you.
I hope so.
What the funk said? He said, facts. All the bratty diva behavior is normally something fathers teach girls not to do. But that brat behavior is pointless in a valuable relationship. Yeah, in a valuable point. What's going on, Supreme 10? He said, oh snap, this is the Savannah with the world sexiest avatar. Hold up, let me put her where we at?
I thought you were gonna put the overlay.
What you say?
I thought you were gonna put the overlay.
Oh yeah. We got it. It's coming. You know what's coming out. But let me make sure people. Make sure you shit in the track.
Thank you with the funk.
Definitely. I say definitely because I'm ghetto. You know you gotta be ghetto when you from Baltimore. Like, what's the point of being from Baltimore if you ghetto? That's why Monique did, because she ghetto.
Oh my god.
You can't be from Baltimore and be ghetto. Okay, here we go. And definitely subscribe to her channel. And this is what we doing around. This is what we gonna be calling out around here, man. Here it come. You know what we doing.
You gotta cue the music.
What music?
Did you play a couple sounds when you made it? It was like the violin or some sad music.
Oh yeah.
But you played another sound that was funnier. I can't remember what it was.
Here it comes. You know, we sipping for subs around here. Yeah, we gotta call out the people that want to simp for subs, man. We gotta call them out at all times, man. Keep shit 100. I don't ever expect I got 444 subs. I'm so excited. 6 more away, be at 450. And then another 50 we get our community tab, and obviously 500 after that. We be at 1,000 and be monetized because we already had to watch out. So appreciate you guys for that. But man, keep integrity. That's why I fucks with Palmer, because Palmer keep his shit. He stay in his lane. Call bullshit, and through the big rise of Kevin Samuels, he never went on a he never did the thing. He never went on that back and forth thing with chicks and none of that. He stayed true to us. Shout out to all the content creators, Mr. Goodbread, the Big Mike Drop, so many people name. Even MTR, even I knew the guy. What's the name is? Fuck it, forgot his name. I'm gonna tip him out. I'm thinking I got his face in my head, but I can't remember. Poor Man Podcast. Shout out to him too. They people that just stay in their lane and get that shit done. You know, they do reviews, but you know, I think it's dope when people stay in their lane and do their thing and not try to simp. Because dudes be simping for other dudes, and that's the shit. That's we gonna call it out.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's weird as fuck.
And they're so caught up in that they don't notice how strange it really is.
It is weird, bro.
That's the same thing for the women too. Yeah. The whole you don't need a man, all that kind of stuff festering, that just gives me rainbow community vibes.
Nigga, chicks be simps too. I don't know nobody will call that part out. Scream 10 said if a woman was raised by a father in her life in a 2-parent home, and she has disdain for her father and does that opposite, you need to cut her off immediately. Facts. Because she didn't got. You can't make a second first impression. So if her first impression is a nigga that she don't fucking respect, then hey nigga. Yeah, shout out dirty folks too. People to keep that. Yeah, my God. What do you always say? Yeah, but here's the thing. Facts, a lot of dick, bro. Man, listen, bro. I'm gonna keep shit a stand. I just call shit out the way I'm gonna call it out. I don't care who get offended. I like Lucky Marie. I think she cool. But it'd be a goddamn sausage party up there. And I'll be wanting to talk about the stuff she was talking about. I'm not getting up there, man. I get on my own panel and have a sausage party. I'm not trying to get up and I can't do it, bro. I can't. I like her show. She's fine as motherfucker. She's pretty as I don't know what. She's cool. She talk about good shit. She be calling them niggas out. She be hearing all that. Oh yeah, hit that cash up, nigga. Fucks with her, yo. She cool. Y'all niggas be up there. It be fucking the whole panel and just her. I can't fuck with her, bro. And then all them niggas is saying the same shit, but
you be having a connection in the comments.
Yes, I'll be irritated, man. Oh my god, come on, bro. You saying vet this, vet that. He said, well, yeah, your what? Yes, your Wi-Fi. Because you supposed it came up. He said, I be having my Wi-Fi bugs out when too many people, too many, not when too many niggas come in. My Wi-Fi get fucked up. Fuck yeah, man. There's too many niggas up the spot, man. You know that? Like, you ever see that shit when you in the club, you on the street? It's like 8 niggas hanging around one thing.
Yeah, yeah.
What are you doing? This is, I'm good. I'm over here, bro. It's not even a real ratio. It's like, what's wrong? Nigga, listen, I'm gonna put it up again, bro. Niggas be simping for subs, bro. Oh man, that's the wrong one. Here we go. Struggle stream, hit the wrong shit. Y'all got to stop, bro. Stop. We're gonna start calling
Immediately.
immediately, permanently. Stop simping for subs, man. You chilling your own back. Back to you. Come on. Back to you. So, because what you brought up is also why, you know, when you first came to comment, I was like, we're gonna do a show with Savannah and Breezy because we need exactly what you recognize. More younger women, because it's not gonna matter until your generation and your age range starts to make a decision to go, all right, them old bitches is tripping. So I'm gonna just listen to the women that give a fuck about shit. I'm gonna look at who wants to have a relationship with their father or their husband, boyfriend, baby daddy, or son in a continuous manner. Like what chick wants that? Who wants to beef with their dad or their baby dad or their future dad in terms of the son that they create? Like who wants that? So you guys have to make that decision, and you're right. You know, younger women need to see you speaking up. Somebody like yourself speaking up. So I saw the value immediately. That's why I've always pushed you to come up to the panel. I didn't think you would, especially not as soon as you did. I'm glad you did. Because old men like myself, we love seeing pretty young women. It always makes us happy. And the stuff that you say, and again, guys, you can go through a lot of these chats where she's moderating and just pay attention to her. If you think I'm just bringing it up just because she's pretty, you can go look at the stuff she said in my chat. You can go look at the stuff she's been typing in other people's chat. And it's not just simp shit. It's statements that make sense. And we need logical people. And I fucks with it. You know what I'm saying?
I think also the movement that most men are trying to start, kind of getting away from the ratchetness of the women today. I think, of course, what they're doing is helpful, but I don't think it'll be complete until we get more women that are also on board, because they're not listening to the men.
Yeah. And like we talk about alienation, it's a lot of these mothers, and that's what Homer points out. It's a lot of these mothers and grandmothers that are not mothers, but a lot of these grandmothers and aunts that are being alienated from their children, and then their nieces and nephews as well. So you have an equal amount of women that are frustrated with the same shit too. They ready to get out, but they don't know how to get out because they trapped by all these damn hyenas. And yeah, definitely. Who we say? And I agree. Jessica X, the Crimson Cure, Love Dorsey. I don't know who Tria Logic is. You familiar? No.
I know the other three though.
What the funk said, I think the ladies need to come together and build on that word like the peace.
Yeah.
Love is the truth. Yeah, he said that's the women. Yeah, that's the women content creators you listen to. Generational freestyles. He says, what the funk says, absolutely. And women in this space need to start doing conventional conversations at HBCUs. Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. Because that's where it starts. Because that's the next generation is coming right out of college, or out of high school and out of college, right into the field. So that's why anytime. So I was pushing for Gayle. Gayle's a little older, but if I see a woman in the space, being supportive, I support them. That's what I've always done. Like my sister Kay, I've seen her being supportive to the Moors 8 years ago. I always had her back because what else are you going to do? That's what men supposed to do. What you doing is right. I'll help you do what you need to do.
So those are the Black women you protect. It's not all Black women.
Yeah. Yeah, you black, you help the women in the women that are women, and you don't just
Yeah.
because they got a vagina. Like that's not how that works.
Mhm.
You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? I like Melanie King. I like the stuff she says.
Mhm.
Um, even people that are local, like I said, Kay. I watched her today on Palmer Show. Dallas D. Dallas D is fucking fire.
Yes, Bounty. Yes, I
Fire.
love that woman.
He's fire. Yeah, yeah. He said I forgot to add Gayle. Yeah, yeah. Gayle
Yeah.
is like you probably can't make a Gayle quote, but you what you do see in this space is her impact on the culture and always sharing people's stuff, how
Mhm.
she changed moderating, how she bringing people together. She's made an
Mhm.
impact, at least from what I see in our little
Yeah.
circle of of of, of content creators. How we exchange information, how we network. She set up stuff she doesn't even live in Atlanta. She's setting up stuff in Atlanta for people to do meet and greet. So stuff like that is dope, man. That's why I got her back. And like my mods, you're a mod, she's a mod, Kay's a mod, a couple of my brothers. Y'all mods, y'all put y'all when y'all in my I don't care how big the channel is, put your cash app in my shit. I don't care. I got yours up now. Put your cash app up. I don't, I'm here to build the team. You know,
I
it's about
appreciate that.
always, of course, you contribute. I appreciate it. I don't just say that. Like I don't do the, I love this. I don't do love, but I'll
Mhm.
say I appreciate you because I'll do that. I don't know if I can love you, especially over the internet, but I can appreciate you. You know what I'm saying,
Mhm.
Dixon? It's a lot, man. Like I said, Lucky. I fucks with Lucky Marie.
Mhm.
I like the Nika
Mhm.
Marie. I like Courtney Michelle. I am Courtney Michelle. I like her.
Yeah.
I do like Kay on the Lafife too. Um, uh, yeah, like Dallas D for Melanated and Candid Productions. Fucks with her.
Mhm.
She is fire. Um, I think y'all named that cop.
Oh, Security Boss. Do you know her?
She's melanated.
No. She had I think she had a dating show that she was promoting on the Lapeep network, and I
Mhm.
think I found her channel through that. But she has some good content too.
I got to let you.
Oh, oh, and I love Cam. Cam from
Oh,
the
Cam
Lapeep
from
network. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
love
To
Cam.
be on with
Yeah,
what's his name, Jonathan.
yeah.
So he said, what the funk said, Nixon and Savannah, who are some creators you would recommend the young black women, the young black men and ladies should watch. Who's Nixon?
Is is El Nixon in the chat?
Oh, Nixon. Oh, Nixon. Oh, that's another person. He's saying
Mhm.
you and him. Was that a guy, Nixon?
Nixon. I don't know, but I would say the same. The people that we listed, I watched pretty much all of the ones that were there, but especially Dallas T. Dallas T's, she's she's up there.
Nixon be saying, I appreciate you. What the fuck is that? They gets beat up. What? What? What?
How did we get here?
What are we going through? What happened? DD. Oh, and your girl that you mentioned, I forgot. What's that? Chantel. Chantel's cool.
Yes, tell. Hmm.
So you thought I was Nixon. I don't know who that is. They call me Noble.
You were
What
close.
what the fuck is sleepy? Ain't you ain't it like morning in Germany now? You can't be that sleepy. You should be woke right now. So what do we so we covered a few things. Your value to the space we established. I think you can be somewhere special by by next year. Just getting the YouTube mechanics and etiquette together and everything. As long as you're not
Hmm.
ghetto like me, like you said, the light is just soaking you up. I gotta be in the dark because I gotta hide all the wrinkles and war scars from my past life because I'm old as fuck. But what are some things in the manosphere? Well, not really manosphere, but what is it? Some things between men and women that you want to contribute to help change it? You want to be able to say a year from now, from you giving content, you helped a young lady and a young man. You can have a preference. You can have it. You can say, I'm trying to help young ladies. You want to see them do what by that? You want to be able to say that you help them do what by next year? What's your content?
I would say regain Black men's trust.
Ooh.
That's the top thing. And I think teaching women to be more feminine or helping them get back to that is one of the ways. Because once you get that, it's just a chain reaction. Because you can't be trying to be feminine and also curse men out. Like it just doesn't go together. You got to pick a side. So I would say trust is the number one thing.
I could imagine if you if you have it at a store, at your favorite store, and they called you a bitch every time you ordered, you wouldn't want to go back.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
trust is a big deal. It's not like people say love a lot, but trust is more important to a relationship to me,
Mhm.
because it's like a frame to a picture. You know what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
gives you somewhere to be, and that's a big deal. It's not like, you see what I'm saying? I ain't making it up. This is not rehearsed. I had to basically push her to do it. To be honest with you. But I get it. You know, when you try doing something new, and it's always, especially something like this, with people looking at your face.
Yeah.
It's tough. But I'm proud of you. I appreciate you doing this with me.
Thank you.
You're definitely welcome. Because I don't like to let, if I see somebody contributing, I contribute to the contributor. That's just my job. That's just what I do.
Mhm.
I help the people that's helping people, because I know
Mhm.
how it is to be the only person and nobody helping you. So,
Yeah.
like they said, even though he was a racist, Gandhi said, "Be the change you want to see in the world." So I won't whine. I'll just work, and that's essentially what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's a beautiful thing to want to see people, to see men trust women, and it's very specific. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Want to get in that space where, because it'd be cool for the next generation, your generation, to have your generation of women to have your generation of men trust them. Unlike, because we don't.
Yeah.
A chick my age, I don't trust them. Off rip, I don't even kind of,
Yeah.
not even a little bit. And what's bad about it is not that, oh, men just don't trust women. It's dudes like me who are productive, who are intelligent, who have integrity.
Mhm.
We don't trust you.
Mhm.
And we are the dudes that, what they don't seem to understand is, we're the dudes they're going to keep coming to ask questions. And
Mhm.
I'm going to tell them, don't deal with those chicks my age. If you care about yourself,
Mhm.
you have to leave. You know, you have to find something else to do with your time. But luckily, we have a generation of a Savannah and some other young. You know, you probably like them. I don't know nobody else in your age range. Um, I don't content creators. You the first. So
Yeah.
excited to see you produce some. What's some things that what's some content we can expect from Simply Savannah?
I think for the first couple of videos, I'm going to focus on, well, first establishing what my channel is going to be about, and secondly, probably reacting to things that I see on a daily basis. I have a TikTok now, and some of the stuff I'm seeing on there from women my age is alarming. So I definitely want to talk about that. The whole, even down to the dance trends of just shaking your ass all up in the camera. I saw a video of a woman. She titled it "My son asked me to go swimming," and all she had were like thong bikinis. So she kept showing them up, and one of them was literally see through. At the top was see through. And so somebody in the comments was like, "At your fossil age, you're doing this," and she got mad. So she responded to a video of her in the pool. This is a grown woman in her probably in her 30s, late 30s, early 40s, twerking in the pool with the see-through bikini top on. And I'm like, if your son sees this when he's older. So yeah, I just want to talk about stuff like that and call it out because it's getting out of hand.
Kidding? It's on the
Yeah,
floor by now.
it's a bit out of
It's,
hand.
it's
Yes.
the roll down the hallway. It's it's because cat fur on it, and man, this shit is out. This is out of control. He said, "Bro, what the fuck?" Said, "Bro, woke up drinking coffee and working out." That's what's up, bro. I gotta get to the point where I can build my body back to work out. I'm so broken up. In fact, I could pick a lane. It would be to show how to enjoy and like each other again. Facts. We have
Hmm.
lost a level of conversation with each other. Yeah, you always expect contention,
Hmm.
because you got these manosphere niggas and followers, Kevin Samuels, who want to create a Kevin Samuels moment versus just having an actual conversation.
Yeah.
He says, when is her first video coming out? That's what we all want to know. And has she reached out to other ladies with channels to link with to grow her channel? I'm sorry.
I think my first video should come out tomorrow. And I have not reached out to anyone yet, but I'll probably get in touch with Lucky and Chantel and see if I can start there and then slowly branch out. But yeah. Also, I want to do more lives with you so I can get comfortable.
Yeah, be in the back. You definitely welcome to come up here any topic, any day. My old ass will hop on with you because that's what I do. You know, when you're in the tribe, when you're in the village, I got your back best I can. Yeah, got you. We got a lot of stuff. It's a lot of content. It's just it's no rush. We're waiting our time. What's our time right now? So we got Chantel. We have Lucky. Y'all know them. Y'all in the chat. Holla at them. Tell them get on top of that. Have the lovely Savannah come up and contribute to that space. Because it's gonna. Y'all see how smart and attractive she is. A lot of pretty women. People gonna fly. Y'all, this been a Lucky Marie channel. Y'all already know that. Yeah. Goddamn sausage fest of them motherfucker. And Courtney Michelle. When she dropped that link, niggas be niggas in there. I remember that. I only seen like 2-3 of her videos. Oh, you have to go ahead.
Does she do lives or just videos?
Yeah. She does it a lot because she mainly be doing the peef, but she's doing good. She got about 7,000 subs.
Oh, wow.
It's another young lady, A2Z, ZZ.
Sounds familiar. I think I know her.
She got like a not raspy voice.
Okay, yeah. But she's really pretty.
Yeah, very, very, very pretty.
Yeah.
I've never seen anybody with them type of lips up in my life. She's very pretty. On some, she's more so super FBA, calling out the the white man. I have a pretty decent channel, so she's cool. So I did a video on something she did a video on. I did a video on something she did a video on. Was this pansexual dude? It's in my videos.
I think I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird. What did he say? He said, do some conversations on Instagram. Yeah, I got to create an Instagram for this page too. In practice, and I'm happy to connect you with some of the dope creators. I will show this to Lucky and other creators facts.
Thank you.
Definitely, please do. He said Instagram is a great way to build subs and connect, and you can record and save conversations. I'll upload it YouTube later. Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely. You can. I mean, the Lapeef. I give Lapeef credit, regardless of the little. I had to catch myself. It almost got out of hand and down the street with the fur and everything. But it's a good blueprint. Not that they're the only ones to do it, but they are brown skin people, so we use each other for an example. They have lives and they cut up their lives and allow conversations that they previously had and they hit too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So use that format. You guys don't all gotta be Kevin Samuels. Everybody don't all gotta be MTR. Everybody don't have to be O'Shea. And it's a lot of different ways to move your channel. It's shout out to the Black Trunks. He's a moderator in Palmer channel. He do mainly shorts. He got up to 5,000 subscribers. He's monetizing everything, so it's a lot of different ways, man. So I'm
also Big Mike.
Yeah, Big Mike. He chops up. He's done different types of skits and stuff. So it's a lot of, man, we got a lot of talent in our space. Just wants our people in either way. So it's dope. Like even the women that we name, they have so many lanes. You know what I'm saying? And what you represent, and I titled it what I titled because I titled it this live what I titled it because you literally represent what Kevin Samuels was talking, like to the T. You know what I'm saying? Feminine, beautiful, inspirational. What do you say? The older men like the younger women, stuff like that, on and on and on. That
Mhm.
you know. Also, let's ask the Kevin's. I'm not gonna ask you height and weight and all that. But how many children do you have?
I have no children.
No children. What's the other questions you be asking? Y'all, that's just the time for the Kevin Samuels things to be up here. What else we asking?
Is height the height, weight, dress size?
I can ask shit. Dress size.
I actually don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like a 4 or a 6. I don't know.
Wow.
I'm
What's your
hmm,
height?
I'm 5'7", and I'm like 140, 145.
I'm not a church fan. Listen, I already established it with dirty folks. We love tall women. That's our favorite, man. So that what do you be asking? No children,
Um,
5'7", 140 pounds. How young are you?
I'm 22.
22.
You're even doing the Kevin gestures.
You hear, you see. I don't know what else to tell you, bro. Um,
I forget what else he asked. Oh, but
because
like stuff.
he can't ask questions because they say stupid shit.
Yeah,
Right?
they wanted the woman that when he asked her how old she was, and she was like, guess. He hung up on her and he was like, I think he said, guess these nuts or something like that.
Kevin Samuels was childish. I ain't gonna say a lot to you. He was childish. He said, "What's the definition?"
I respect it though.
But the phone says, "What's the definition of a muse?" I have no idea. I'll look it up. I don't know. He probably talking about some slang shit. I don't know. I get literal. Muse to reflect, ponder, meditate, to be absorbed in thought. That's what I got. I don't know. Maybe you're not talking about that. I be doing like these shit. The thick and curl. Listen, you see the hair. Hold on.
Stop.
What kind of man okay, he says, so what kind of man are you most attracted to?
um, I just want to say this. This is something I don't hear that's talked about a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Blue collar men are underrated. I would take a blue collar man over a corporate man any day, and that's just me. I'm into somebody that is a natural leader and he's on his own path. Um, someone who wants, someone who is family oriented, and someone who also values marriage and that unit. Um, a hard worker. I don't know, just the typical stuff.
Bang, 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 bang.
Oh, I would also say,
Shit like that,
mm,
shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
I like when beliefs line up. I think that's super important. Um, and stuff like FBA, all that kind of stuff. It's important to know if you're on the same page with that. I couldn't be somebody that's super religious because that's not me.
When niggas watch this on the replay, they done wrote all. Niggas gonna get this tattooed in their arms. This me, look. This me, look. You see? And then they gonna get their heart broke. You talking about them?
You're a mess.
They should have never let us get on niggas on YouTube, bro.
I don't know.
That was a good question, though. Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you for asking those.
Definitely. Oh, here you go. Here you go. You know, I was talking about this last stream.
You mean my crystals? Like, what do you mean?
So you remember when I was saying last stream, you may have missed it, that the conscious chicks be sticking stones and crystals up there?
Oh.
Yeah, they also name them. They do name them.
I didn't know that. No,
They do
I
that.
don't have any.
Like they get their chart from when they first get to. Yeah. If they have full-fledged relationships with crystals and stones, I'm not gonna say that. I'll tell you some real shit.
No. No and no and no and no.
Got you, man. What's up, G man?
Hi, Gerald.
He in the building. Sit down. And she has no makeup on. That's cool.
I do. It's just light.
Like, it's a little bit.
It's a little something, something.
He said the Crystal Sisters are in shape before. Yo, y'all niggas it's nobody. It's my fault because it's late. So niggas is going to be tripping, and I'm with it. I'm with all this shit. I ain't gonna sit there all the way to who be at.
I hope the BBW community doesn't try that. They might not get their crystal back.
They know how to push that motherfucker back out. They had babies already. They know how to push. Listen, they know how to push it back out. They know how to push it out, man. You ain't got to worry about that part. They know how to push it out that vagina because they got to get somebody's father in there. I mean, somebody's son in there to trick them into leaving the nut in there so they can keep putting them on child support. I'm sorry.
I regret saying that.
Look.
Yeah, nah, this one's simple. No, real simple.
Oh my gosh, yes, the waist beads.
Everything that does make sense.
Yeah.
Those waist beads are so tight on them. And I understand why, but child, just wait till you lose the weight.
You don't.
Then maybe hop on it.
I don't like them. I don't like waist beads because when you seen it on a overweight girl, real overweight, it's like I can't unsee it now. It's like what you got that on for? Like what is that? Is it supposed to help you lose weight?
No, that's what the waist trainer is for, and the fat burning cream.
No,
and the tea.
He's talking about the waist beads though.
Oh yeah, I know, but you don't put the waist beads are accessories, and then you put the waist trainer.
Like you know what you.
That's what helps you. That's what helps you lose the weight, not exercising and dieting. It's not that.
What you thought was if it's not the way it's supposed to be, then why are you at the accessory department? You haven't got like the meal, like the meat.
They just skipping steps.
You can just jump from the car into the 2-story building. You can skip the steps, everything. Yep. You ain't walked up to nothing. You ain't opened the door. I can't take it, man. You woke up and chose violence.
Lordy.
All abusive. Domestic violence.
Domestic violence.
Looks like a can of Pillsbury.
It's like Jewelry for Rose. They raised me right. I enjoy it. This is too much.
God will get you up now. You don't have to stay sick. God will heal you. And he want to do it for you right now.
We need to take that sound away from you.
What's that?
So we need to take that sound away from you.
It's gonna wake you up in the middle of the night.
Oh boy.
Is that fucking Noble with that nigga? What's going on? Hold up, we got damn, bro. What am I doing? Oh, there we go. We got Mandro in the building. He said she doesn't have to be a vegan. Some of us like to say stuff. Hey, yo, you petty, bro. You petty. Petty. We was on Mandro. Shout out to Mandro. I think it's a Man Unfiltered, Black Man Unfiltered channel. What channel? What page we be? We was on Blanco. I think we was on PAPI Blanco channel. Yeah, we was on PAPI Blanco channel. I think on Father's Day. Talking about vegan. Always get looped in these vegan conversations and these vegan haters.
You do.
What somebody say? Somebody asked me. He said, "What you eat? What you eat? Grass?" I said, "You don't get the fuck out of my face. Why the fuck would I be eating grass?" I think this is asshole. but I get it. I'm with the shit. Shout
If
out
it's not if it's not fried chicken, then you don't have any other options, I guess.
to
Just straight to grass.
just you know, you just eat grass and drink water and breathe air. I forgot if I had the picture, I'd bring it up. Niggas ahead. This was a vegan meal, and they got the pie cone, a stick with some fucking with some fucking mustard on it. Like y'all niggas are fucking vicious. No, it's good, man. Shout out to Mandro. Shout out to Zone. What's going on, Zone? Appreciate you. You get air on too, bro. Zone be going in. But the funk said, my bad. Do both of you have an Instagram? Because most people are connected that way, and that is how most of them get shit stuff. Yeah, that's how I gotta create an Instagram for. I don't have Instagram. I gotta create an Instagram for this channel. I'm done with personal media. If you have one, you can put in if you just put in the private chat. I'll put it in the chat for you. You don't got to worry about going back.
I gotta make one I want to have like a separate one. Yeah.
I had to make one for this channel. I'm gonna make it within the next couple of days. I just got a lot of work to do. I'm about to go to work right there and get all this done. And I'm excited, man. I'm excited for you.
Me too.
I ain't want to beat you up with questions. We did cover a lot. Your dad, your femininity was, you credited your dad for that. So we definitely have to dig that up. Name a couple of your inspirations. We got a video coming out. It's going to be, what did you say? Mainly reviews. How would you?
Oh yeah. The video come out.
What to expect from your channel?
Reactions, and I want to kind of be solution based too. So if I react to something, I want to kind of give a solution for what I think could correct the behavior in the video. Probably do some lives where we talk about stuff like this, and like practical ways to be more feminine. Because I think sometimes, when some women hear submission and things like that, they get triggered and they don't hear the message. So I think I have a way with words, I think, that will help them. It'll get past their triggers and it'll be in their subconscious mind, hopefully, that they'll receive the message.
Listen, I told her. Listen, I can smell pretty. I can smell pretty women through the internet. She had her face, the phone had her face on. I said, "Look, she fine." I already know. And then dirty folks got her to. They made the deal, and then she followed through on her word. She gave her word. She followed through. You gotta respect that. So I'm listening. I'm honored that you came on my channel first. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. He said, "What's up, man, Joe?" Yeah. Why y'all leave this man's sister alone? That's all I hear about with Mandro is that his sister fine. I finally found out who your sister was. I didn't know that was your sister that you be on the show with all the time. I had no idea. Leave his damn sister alone. Y'all ridiculous, bro. You better than me, because I've been to fuck y'all niggas up, bro.
Nobody's off limits.
Nobody.
What the funk is crazy? No filter.
I can say she fine. Had your ass ain't coming to Jersey. I don't think he coming to Jersey. He got businesses he got to build. He said because it makes him. Of course, it's gonna make him mad. It will make me mad.
Yeah.
I ain't about to mess with your sister, man, bro. You know what I'm saying? What's on your mind? What's hot on the these manosphere red pill streets? What you want to call out? Because you know how I call out.
What do I want to call out? Jeez. Oh my gosh. Okay. The women that are infiltrating the men's space. If you're going to be when you're a guest in somebody's house, you're a guest, okay? And you should behave respectfully. So if you're not there to either respectfully give your input. If you have pushback, then be quiet. Period. There's too many women going over there, especially in the spaces where it's men going their own way and whatnot. If you are a Western woman, if you are a Western Black American woman, just be quiet, sis. Please. You're not going to change their mind. They're clearly not going to change yours. Go somewhere where you can loathe and being overweight and unattractive because it's not over there. Okay? They don't want you, sis. Y'all get blocked anyway. Yeah, that's just what I wanted to say.
We ain't playing no games today.
You know what? You know what's funny?
Bang, bang, bang.
Every time I see a video where a woman's acting inappropriately, and then I go in the comments, it's always an unattractive, overweight woman. I've never seen someone with their stuff together over there complaining. They just prove the point. I'm done. I'm back to being nice.
Hold up. Not as always. He said fact. He said, what the funk said, they the loudest ones and they throw hands. Facts. Facts.
Yeah.
Listen, I call my shit. I did a lot of calling out already because I couldn't hold my. Listen, you got to stop listening to niggas that take their clothes off and go home and put on a robe to talk to other niggas online. Bro, it's taking everything in me to keep shit like to stay on schedule because I got like so much smoke and so many people I really want to call out. It's one girl that I don't like her so bad. I don't want to call her out. But y'all like her. Now, I don't like her at all. Shit. But what we will be calling niggas out for in the immediate future is you niggas sipping for subs. Y'all have to be stopped. It's egregious. Stop doing it. What's wrong? Yeah, man, you know your family watching you. Y'all got to stop simping for subs, my nigga. Be a man. Yo, I shit you not, man. A little lot of you niggas not this fly. You're not this smart. I get it. I don't know no world not looking as good. I don't know what to tell you. Very conceited. I ain't gonna sit there hold you. I've had my way out here. But at the end of the day, you can get a woman being you. See, the women say it's somebody for everybody, to each other, but it's really not true. Because it's not a lot. It's not enough dudes. Yeah. But for you, you really got that opportunity because some chicks have to say yes to a funny looking dude because what else you gonna do?
Yeah.
Just be yourself and stay in your place, man. It's a lot of women know. It's in the end of the day, it's still a lot of human beings, right? So women know she gonna run into an attractive guy. But when they get older and when they of substance, like what we have here, right? A man with integrity, a man that can be trusted, like she said, it's much more attractive than a pretty Puerto Rican nigga with some hair. A dude that she can, when she knows he's gonna be what he's supposed to be, that's 10 times more attractive than that other shit. Be a dude of substance, bro. Like stop simping for subs. Hey, subs is subscribers on YouTube, subs is submissives. Because why are you simping for a submissive? That's the fucking exact opposite of what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah. And you definitely shouldn't be simping for a sandwich. That's some dumb shit.
I think men need to realize pandering and simping, it only gets you so far. Right. And it will only get you a certain type of woman because if the woman's truly feminine, she's not attracted to that kind of behavior anyway. So you're only getting the women that are being rejected. You're getting the people that you're pandering to, not the women that you really want.
Wow. You're only getting the women that are being rejected. You're only getting a bunch of clients or a bunch of customers that come into the store for the deal
Yeah.
Leaving your company.
Yeah.
It's a big deal. Hold on. We know some stuff. Oh, we got some other stuff. Hold on. We know some stuff. What the fuck say? Yo, Mandrell, if you close to the lid, I will show you some this amazing. Don't try to be his friend now. Don't try to fucking sister and then be his friend. He said, bro, let us in. Yo, he is cloud. He is cloud. Mandrell said, ask Savannah if she's single.
Yes, I am single.
Savannah is Sanga. Sanga. You know how they say in the South.
Single. Can you please log out?
Is that 2 + 2 = 7? What's going on, Will Lock Nation? We just yeah, man, we just doing a quick live. About to hop off in a second. Unless you want to take some questions. You know, you want someone to come in.
I don't mind. Yeah.
With the Pomandro, the sisters in Germany are amazing, and I just broke down. I had a bomb date with a 26-year-old. Bro, I'm tired. I thought that shit said 26-year-old man. I was about to ask you questions, but you right. Class A attracts Class A, yes, but Class A's also attract Class B through Z's. And hey, man, the B's not bad, but once you start getting into that C minus, it's just start getting a little charges and shit that you ain't supposed to have. This is someone. Look up. Who's that?
Blooming Ebony?
She said she's on this in the space. We can look her up.
Okay. I don't want to accidentally kick myself out.
Yeah, don't kick yourself out. It's Blooming Ebony is what he said. I'm not looking at it right now. The Blooming Ebony. She looks like she's new. 2. The Blooming Ebony. She had a 2-hour live stream. Was that yesterday?
Okay.
Oh no, a month ago. And she had a 3-hour live stream 3 weeks ago. 87 views. She had some decent views for her channel size. Yeah. She all right. Okay.
Miguel.
Who made your thumb out? Here we go. I got you in a second. Let me finish this. Put her link in the chat for you. And we'll put it in the private chat so you have it.
Okay, thank you.
What the manager say? Manager said you can have them. I'm just going to take Savannah off of the market. I feel you. She literally is like a sister Jordan Peterson. Oh, she's like a female Jordan Peterson, so she's smart. Well, that link is in the chat right here. I looked at it. She's chocolate. We fussed with the chocolate a bit. It said this there's something that I've never seen. It's pretty good. Yeah. Our brothers want to come up. Got the link for you. Gonna get off in a little bit. Go night. Got this 90-day game plan I'm about to hit off. I gotta get healthy. I gotta work my body out. Yeah. I gotta get my body stronger.
This was fun.
It wasn't that bad, right?
I know.
Oh, you're good. Everything fun in cleavage is fun. Everything was fun. My body's got on. We on Lock Nation. What up? What's going on, bro?
Not much. Just some crazy. I think somebody sprayed something in the air or something.
Yeah, what was you saying? You said there's something in the air. I never seen
it is something in the air. I never seen it this crazy before. I mean, it's just something. It has something to do with spiritual. It has something. White folks put something in the air or something. It's just going crazy, man. I've never seen a group of black folks, not like a group of black folks before, back in my day, that's all we ever did was the red light special. Now ain't no red light specials no more. It's pretty like loneliness.
What's red light? Late night. Okay.
You never had a red light special before?
I probably have, but
the red light special was when you go to your boy's house or whatever, and it's just like on, especially back in high school, when you know you got your freshmen and of course you got your seniors, and they put on the little red light, they put on a little red bulb, and that would indicate like something will go down that night. I mean,
no, I don't know about that.
Nah, you must be in my age bracket. You almost 40.
I am 40.
Okay, yeah, but the young players didn't do that like we did that.
No. We were just fucking the locker room. So that's about that went.
Yeah, y'all was fucking in garages. We actually had like some structure to how we got down.
Yeah,
y'all
we fuck on the bus. We just
Oh my god.
Y'all was pumping behind your grandpa's pickup truck. Y'all heathens. We had structure back in our day.
Yeah, we had no structure.
No, see, we were lucky because our mothers and fathers weren't home; they were at work, so we could pretty much do.
Wait, you had a mother and a father? You sell out.
What?
Yeah.
You were spoiled.
Yeah, you were spoiled.
Yeah, you ain't
spoiled.
Real. You ain't one of us. You had both parents. Get out of here.
You mean your dad came home that day? It took years for my dad to come home.
No.
My dad never knew. He came home late.
At least he came home.
He came home.
He said,
we got
you had a
cards. We got cards back in our day. That's all we got.
Parents? Never seen nobody with parents.
Right.
Plural. Your mom didn't try to
whatever.
We had to share the same uncle on Father's Day. He had to go to multiple kids.
Oh my god.
It'd be like that one nigga to show up for parent teacher conferences for all the other. It's
like when people play Santa Claus.
Yes. We had the one dual church black man that would go with all the black mothers to the parent teacher conferences.
That's it.
Oh
so she wouldn't have to be alone and hear about her badass kid. And like really, it was like one black dude in the church. I think he was gay. And he would go with all the mothers,
and he always ate a box of chicken. He would always like chicken, so we would have to get chicken on the way there.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
So nobody eat the last piece of chicken. I'm telling you, don't eat the last piece of chicken.
You eat that last.
You did that voice too well. So hold up.
What you say,
sir? You pulled that voice out way too easily. That was spot on.
What you trying to say?
If you hit hundreds of
never mind. My bad. The bass came back.
What trying to see, man.
He brought the bass out quick.
We heard this shit thousands of times. It's easy.
Don't let the clownness fool you now. I can clown for days.
What you say? It must like what are you saying that must be in the air? Or it's crazy. Like what is happening in particular?
What's happening in particular is you have your group set of people, right? Especially black men, and you have your group set of black women. Now, I don't know what the argument is. Okay, the argument is black women are not being submissive enough. They're not being submissive. They're not being cooperative or whatever the case may be. I'm saying, no, when one breath you want them to work, in another breath you want them to be independent or to be cooking, cleaners, and all this other shit. I'm like, do you want them to work or do you want them to do your? I mean, which one do you want them to do?
Well, here's what's happening in this, and let's just keep calling it this space for whatever reason. You have people coming to the conversation in the debate late, and you got people that's been there too long. So we get
way too long.
mixed
Mm-hmm.
responses. So you having some dudes who are who come into the conversation late and being indoctrinated by this modern system right now, talking about, you know, they want to work and it's even now and da 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 da. And you got people that's been in it too long talking about it need to go back to this the way it was, and you're getting mixed arguments in the same crowd. You get the manosphere dudes, and you get these brand new red pill dudes, or whatever you want to call them, however you want to label them, making the same argument in the same space, and it seems like it's one voice, but it's not one voice. Manosphere has no organization, so particularly the black. There's no organization, there's no hierarchy. It's just niggas can get on the internet and say words. I know this for a fact because I come from the conscious community, and that's all it is in there. It's just niggas that can be heard now, and that's pretty much it.
Wait a minute. There is no community, as one would put it. There is no such thing as a black community. That's what I heard. That's what I was told.
A lot of people say a lot of shit, but here's the thing: at the end of the day, that can't be a true. Like they say, we need to come together. Like the conscious community been saying, we need to bring our money together. Nigga, your money already brought together. Y'all already together.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need it. You just need to be human and actually organize, and you don't want to do that. Meanwhile, the face you're using is organized, and the body you're using is organized. You don't want to act like you got a body. You just want to do shit with your face and your hands and make noise, and that's pretty much it. That's what niggas is doing. I definitely subscribe to Savannah channel. We should definitely get her to 30 subs by the end of the day.
I'm already subscribed.
Oh, thank you. I saw you're a part of your live on Chaotic.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm done with him. I'm pretty much done. I tried saving him a couple of times. It don't work. I want to believe that he's not who he is. I want to believe that, but what I've heard, especially from the other night, I said, I'm done. I'm done. You just basically sealed your own fate.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you must love niggers a lot because and that's who you are. I'm like, oh really? Okay. Well, continue on the roast. Continue on the roast because I don't want nothing to do with you no more. He's trying, and he keeps trying. I just hope, and I don't wish harm on no one. I don't wish harm on anyone. But it seems to me that he's putting this karma's a bitch. Excuse my French, but karma's a big old bitch. And she can bite. She can bite, scratch, and I hope for his sake that he gets whatever is hurting him, whatever he's feeling at that moment out. At this point, like I said, I'm done. I am completely done.
All he's doing is that's what we calling it out. You gotta be able to label it. You just simping for subs. But see, like I said, niggas is simping for other niggas. A lot of these males are simping for white men.
Where do you think he's usually safe at?
Safe?
Safe. Yes, safe. He is safe on platforms that give him the green light to act the way he acts.
Yeah.
He is safe around people that thinks that he is rooting for a majority of what I would say white folks. You know what I mean?
They don't respect dudes. I don't know why dudes don't understand that. I don't get. It's like, what? This is 2022. Like, you haven't seen how traitors are treated.
By both sides. You never accepted on either.
Oh my God! Someone who finally agrees with me.
I don't know what. I don't know where to. Just again, I'm gonna say this is the stupidest generation in the history of the planet. It's just dumb. Like, I don't know what else to say. I don't have a cool way to say it because history exists, and all you got to do is read. when you find that the U.S. government has had these guys trade on their own country, what happens with those guys? What happens with them? You never hear about them ever again.
No.
Yeah.
You usually put a hole in their head, they dump them somewhere. Nobody cares about a trader.
Once you've done your deed,
yeah, you're done.
You're done.
Nobody likes a snitch.
Yeah.
They love to beat up these people that tell. They do. We watch him. What are you talking about? The dudes that do the snitching, we watch you get treated like shit. Like you get left hung out to dry. Nobody likes to sell out. Nobody likes a guy that's going to trade. Like if you do it with your own people where you come from, why would we care?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And to think, I wanted him back in. I said this. I said, listen, I want you to come back because I feel that you're hurt. I feel that you're tired. I understand that you got knuckleheads out here who make it bad for everybody else. So why don't you just come back over here? We'll have to beat you. We have to beat you in. Literally beat you like, you know how Bloods and Crips do it, how they beat people in. We're gonna have to do it like that. I mean, no hard feelings, ain't nothing but love. But I can't show that love no more. Now I just want you to get beaten. just get beaten.
I don't know what he was doing, what he been doing recently. I just know that hot week he had when he blew up. I see all you got one time. The second time I'm done with you for life. I'm not about to sit and keep playing games. So when I watch, I'm keep shit 100. I'm on my own channel. When I watched Anton Daniel say the clown shit that he said, I was done. When I watched Obsidian say the shit he said, I was done. You only got 2 times. I'm done. Once I seen Obsidian saying you need a queer eye, the manosphere need a queer eye, I'm good. I'm set. You went on a campaign on Bernard Rowley's show to say that so-called black men don't care about children, like a baby mama terrorist. Just like any other black female would say, and then you turn around and say that the black manosphere need a queer eye. Something good on you. You don't got it too many times. Once I see shit like that, I'm done. Once I seen, I can keep going on and on. Once I seen, what's this nigga, Young Pharaoh? Say he'll kill a nigga over a black female, and he disrespected Noble Drew Ali. Granted, that's not just your shit, but you don't see Moors talking shit about Dr. John Henry Clark. We don't do that. You don't see them doing it. If you do, he ain't getting kicked out the culture, and they getting basically disowned. We don't do that. It is what it is. Stay in your lane. Once you got one time. The second time, I'm done. Once I seen Polite use True Freeman's legal information in his paperwork, because niggas was going to jail, I'm done. Well, you only got twice for me. You got the one time, and the rest I'm done. I don't got time. I'm not going back and forth with you with clown shit.
I was done with him when I saw him in the I think he was at a basketball event with 2 white girls on his hip, talking about black power this and black power that.
The bitch with the dashiki, on the white bitch with the dashiki, stuff like that. Good, man.
Young Pharaoh, he on them white bitches too much, I guess. Whatever.
That's why it's important to look at people's audiences. Like, look at who is following this person, and that tells you all you need to know about them.
All you gotta do is look at these, even on YouTube. Look at these chats. Yeah, he disrespected Elijah Muhammad. Like, he don't got no respect. I don't care nothing about you.
Now let me say, Auntie Daniels, yeah. I'm gonna put on the back burner for a little bit because I'm more. I don't know why. I'm trying not to go back to the way I was before. I'm trying to turn over to a new leaf because I know how I am when it comes to certain Negroes. Okay. There's this dude named Logic on the Lapeef Network.
Yeah.
Now, this dude just talks just to hear himself talk.
He talk a lot of shit.
Like facts this. How can you talk about a fact when you haven't read the whole catalog? You haven't even read the whole freaking book. What you do is you take certain snippets and you highlight it and say it's facts. That's like me talking to my professor say, I found a certain thing about El Shabazz or Patrice Lumumba, and this is what I found. And you found one sentence,
Yeah,
or a couple of sentences, and you highlight it. Yeah, you want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Like, black people make fun of everything. No, listen. If you're talking about the majority of black people, how they are pretty much, how do I want to say it? They pretty much suffer because of their own ignorance. You're forgetting about the ones who actually get up and go to work every day, actually put food on the table every day. We're talking about the particular ones that get their children up to go to school every day, the ones who actually who actually pay their taxes. And you're talking about the majority of people who voted for this person and that person. Well, how about getting them to vote independently? They love their Democrats. No, they don't. Not all of them. Not all of them do.
You mean the same niggas that don't love their children? But they love these white people. The same niggas that don't love their children, but they love these Democrats. They don't give a fuck about none of that. These niggas killed 23,560,000 children in the last 60 years. Niggas got more problems than worrying about a political party. I'm tired of hearing it. Got more problems than that. Killed 23,560,000 children in the last 60 years. Black females.
And then we complain about being the minority.
So these have bigger. Their talking points. I say that to say their talking points are synthetic. They're artificial. You're just saying shit because somebody told you to say it. You're not saying it because it actually makes sense. You got a problem with people because you're trying to discredit their value to be able to say that they're dumb because your stuff is so good they should be here with you already. In reality, these people that you're talking about have been told that they come from a land that they don't come from, in a time frame that they don't come from. They've been told that they were in slavery when they haven't. Never in slavery. Never was enslaved. Didn't happen. They've been dehumanized, denationalized, which is lifetimes worse than slavery. They don't know how to think. They've been, through epigenetics, trained to be submissive to an inferior being. They have bigger problems than the political party. They got bigger problems than money. That's why you watch niggas get rich and stick and keep being niggas. So that's why I have my channel. That's why it's called what it's called, because our people our mindset need to start at a world-class level. We can't afford to kind of like walk back up to it. We don't have the luxury. It has to start at a ridiculously high level. We got to come up. We were never debriefed. We were never briefed in the first place for the war, and we were never debriefed. So we got to ready fire aim this thing and start at a ridiculously high level, meaning we got to put rich nutrients into your mouth right now. I can't wait for you right now. That's just how it is.
You know your constitutions aren't for you.
Yes, not.
Did I say that?
But the Constitution for the United States of America was written for white slaves, pale slaves. That's what it's for. It wasn't for niggas. Everybody already, religion already told you it was equal. Never told you that. So why would you have
the same religion that you they basically gave you every single Sunday? And they said that the Sabbath day was on a Sunday, but really is on a Saturday.
Saturday, facts. Amen. Amen. And it started, and the week start on Sunday when it don't.
Well, that's all, folks.
And we out here. We out here.
Oh man. And how you
we got my guy Mandrell, first time coming up to the channel. What's going on, broski?
What's going on? What's going on, Nova?
First
time catching you live, man. What's going on?
We struggle for him, and I gotta get your air horn. I ain't got a lot to like lead the turn. I ain't got to lead the turn the money.
Are you gonna leave me hanging? You gonna leave me hanging, Mandrell?
No, what's up? We don't like you, my guy, man. You know that. Yeah, that's my guy over there. Hey, Savannah, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm
That's
well.
all you came up for, Savannah.
You
That's
should
all
you should
came
come up a
for.
lot more.
This is Savannah show.
You really should. And come up on the panels. Come on my panel.
I'm gonna try to start doing more.
Yeah, come up a lot more. Noble, we all lot nation. I have a question for you.
You gotta answer.
Here's what I don't understand. Why is it that I get so much pushback when I ask the question? No, when people ask me, why are you not religious? I said, I'm sorry, I don't trust anything a slave owner tells me. So they're like, what do you mean by that? I'm like, what do you mean? What do I mean? That wasn't our religion what we got here. That was given to us. Why would you trust anything a slave owner tells you?
God.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and plus, let's look at the Bible. The first book of the Bible wasn't written until about 388 years after Christ died. Before that, it was just mouth to ear.
Yeah.
Okay, so we know how that works. We know how that gets messed up. We know that's okay. The real story, we ain't getting it. You know what I'm saying? So the first book wasn't written until 388 years after Christ died. Okay, and then the Bible is not a book; it's a library. It's a bunch of different books in one.
Right.
And it's been retranslated and it's been translated and retold over time. And it's been tweaked and whatnot to suit the needs of the ruling party of the society that it was the dominant religion of. The Holy Roman Empire, the French, the Spaniards, and so on. Now the Americans, right? Why would people, when I ask, why do you trust any of that? Why do I get so much pushback? From black people.
I don't trust any of it because, well, number one, God is not religion. God is spiritual. There's a big difference between spirituality and religion. If you want to argue that all religions came from one continent, then that's fine. But you have to forget particular slave owners got everything that they felt that was necessary and burnt the rest of the stuff that mainly was considered evil, like voodoo, for example. They say that voodoo is evil. My aunt practices voodoo, even though I don't mess with her. I don't mess with her. Certain things.
Why not?
Huh?
Why not?
If you practice voodoo, I wouldn't mess with you.
I mean, it's just voodoo. It's just magic. Jesus, ain't nothing to be afraid
I know,
of.
but it got nothing to do with that. It's just that
Just
I don't
don't
want to
piss
get on
her
her
off.
nerves. I don't want to get on her nerves.
Yeah, just don't piss her off.
No, no.
Just saying. Easy enough to do. Just don't piss her off. Yeah, you'll be all right, I guess.
Just always say yes, right?
Yeah.
Can I get $5? She was like, why are you asking me for? I was like, never mind. I'll ask my other auntie for $5. No, I don't want to piss her off. But certain things are good for you and certain things are bad for you. Now, people will tell you, oh, I'm getting an emergency phone call. Go ahead.
I'll say this. It's never with religion. I'm always in these conversations because I have a religious title. I'm a consecrated, appointed missionary, right? So
missionary. How old were you when you became a missionary?
Before my son was born. So
what?
30. Mute up. We on lock. Mute up, bro.
You were 30. Okay. I know people who became ministers when they were 10 years old, right? I've been an ordained minister since I was 13. I said, right, now what does it say about your religion when you can become a minister when you're 13?
Well, they said Jesus did, but I'm like,
wait. Yeah. I was called to spread the word. You're 13. What the fuck do you know? At 13, what do you know?
Facts.
You know what you're taught.
Right. You don't know anything. You don't know anything at 13. What does it say about religion when you can be a minister when you're 13?
Again.
And they taught it like say something to be celebrated. I'm like, you're not making your case any better, man.
I did with it often. What you find out is that it's never a religious problem. The problem is never religion. It's never a conflict between religion and spiritual. It's the same conversation, especially when you go through etymology, parsing, and syntax. The problem is always language. Like you said, when you first said it's been translated, In other words, it's transliterated from one language to the next, where you may not have, you can't act like Arabic. You can't transliterate Arabic into English, but you can translate the what will be in the homonyms.
Homonyms.
Yeah, I don't know why I struggle with that word. You can take how that would sound in English and then translate that, and you would get a word. So it's
But
about
that word isn't in Arabic though.
facts. It's not in there.
See what I'm saying? So how do you have an accurate translation?
The only thing you can, that's why etymology becomes important. That's why syntax becomes important, and that's why parse becomes important, because you have to go through translation and transliteration, which translation is just meaning, transliteration is just a word. So if I can then track the meaning through etymology. I can use parse to say, in when this word was translated, when this word was being spoken in Arabic, what was its part of speech? So parse is part of speech.
What did it
I
mean?
can use syntax to say what was the word order in Arabic, which also tells me the priority of the language there for the people. Because in Latin, the most important part of a Latin word is the verb. In English, it's the noun, the subject. You know what I'm saying? So those are the things that we use. Like, for example, the first 3 words in the Bible is in the beginning. If you take that, translate it into Latin, it's en principio. En principio, en means what it means. It means in. Principio is the same root word that produces principle. So the first 2 words in the Bible is really in principle. That's probably the first time in your life you ever learned the real 2 words of the Bible. The first 2 words are actually in principle. So in principle, God created the heavens and the earth, and it was without form, without void, and it was without form. So God creates everything in principle. So if I'm going to create a relationship, I'm going to create a relationship with a chick based off principle, not interest. I could be interested in a fat ass, but principally speaking, I need another financially literate person, because we're not going to be in the same place at the same time. Just try to date a chick on Saturn, see how that works.
You can't. It's. Here's what my sister told me once. I was like, because I mean, like, I've done all right for myself. I say, the people look at me like, you done more than all right. Like, no, I've done all right. Depends on what your definition of all right is. Depends on what your definition of well off is. To me, I'm not well off.
I can do much better.
Yeah, and see, that's where I look at it. I always look at it like that. Yeah, I got this. That's cool and all. Am I a multi-millionaire? No, then I can do better. You know what I'm saying? Am I a multi-millionaire? No, but I can do, which means I can do better.
Right.
So I'm all right. You know, but I said, my sister was like, I said, what's the issue with me in my dating life? She said, well, problem is women on your intellectual level, you can't afford them. And the ones you can afford are not on your intellectual level. So, And then you told me something this week. You told me something this weekend. I was like, about a woman. I was like, okay, partnership, this, that, and the other, right? I threw a definition at you. You're like, yeah, but see, a real partnership is this, that, and the other. It means she has to be financially literate. I have to be able to have her pick up where I left off. If I need to go out of town for business, she can handle my affairs here at home while I'm away on business. She has to be financial. You need another financial literate person. If she's not bringing in that, how can I give her a partnership?
Right.
And I was like, see, I fit squarely in that category right there. Right there. I fit squarely in that category. I mean, because I got to be able to trust you with this shit. All right. I have to be able to trust you with that. Are you competent?
Right.
Do you know what you're doing?
Isn't that what the bank does?
Trust the woman. The question is, can you trust a woman?
There you go. Can I trust a woman? Yes, I can trust a woman if she's trustworthy.
Yeah.
I'm going to prove myself to be trustworthy. Right. I'm going to prove myself to be trustworthy. But I mean, a lot of times it's the women that drop the ball. In my case, right? It's the women that drop the ball. I'm just like, why? Why would you do that? Like, you clearly see. I'll talk like the last chick I talked to. I'm like, okay, I haven't shown you anywhere near all of what I have to offer, but you've seen more than enough to know
They can't. They listen. They don't. They
you have to know, but you have to know.
They operate
that
on.
I have
quick
something
fix.
to offer here. It's just
they operate on quick fix, instant gratification, something for nothing guarantees. That's their modus operandi. That's their quadruplicity. Quick fix, instant gratification, something for nothing guarantees. You want to insult a female today, an average female today. I don't call them modern women because they're not modern. They're outdated, and they don't act like women. Average female today, you want to insult them, tell them to wait.
You know what? I've lost chicks like that because, again, I was on a panel this weekend when I was saying, and Jedi Mike was there with me. I said, "Listen, ladies, if I'm interested in you, I'm not going to sleep with you on the first date." They're like, "You're not?" No. I said, in fact, those first 3 dates, don't expect it. You can offer it if you want, but if I'm interested in you, I'll say no.
Mm-hmm.
I will say no to sex on the minimum the first 3 days because I'm trying to get to know you.
Yeah.
That means I'm really looking at you and trying to see you for who you really are.
Right.
I'm interested. But if I sleep with you on the first night, take it for what it is.
There ain't nothing to
get, nothing personal. Just take it for what it is.
A long time, bro. That's the one thing that picked me up when Kevin Sam was talking about married in 3 months. Nigga, you couldn't pay me. You couldn't pay me.
Let me ask you something. With a woman like this, can you wait? And how long can you wait?
Here's the thing. Her beauty is acknowledged. I'll acknowledge her beauty. Mm-hmm. Yes. But I'm not impressed by pretty. I've been around pretty women before.
You're impressed by intelligence.
Thank you. Can you hold a conversation?
I'm not even impressed by intelligence.
What are you having a conversation about? You know what I'm saying? I mean, what do you do for a living? Is it something in finances? Okay, tell me about that.
A computer, and she can tell you the components to each computer. Better yet, if she becomes her own nuclear physicist, if she can tell by split atoms the Y chromosomes with the X chromosomes or whatnot. That's the type of person that I want in my corner.
Mm-hmm.
I want a person that could tell me, you need to get up off the couch and you need to study basic math. Just basic math.
Yeah, I'm with
and
that.
Then afterward, And then afterward,
so someone who's going to hold you accountable and push you to be better.
Like what I said the other day.
Thank you. See, that's I'm looking for that too. But then when I say that to women, they're like, "So wait, I have to do all that too?" I'm like, "Well, I got to motivate you too." We're holding each other accountable. That's a part of it. And then it gets to a point like, if there's another question that I have to answer like that, see, I can't sit there and answer too many questions like that because then I know full well you don't know how to be in a relationship. So I'm out. You know what I'm saying? If I have to answer too many questions like that, that tells me you don't know how to be in a relationship. So I'm wasting my time. That's what the conversations over the first 3 dates are about.
That's the reason why I said you have to be friends first. That's the reason why I said you have to be friends first.
I gotta stop you right there. I done had to tell my ex, and I tell a young lady that I'm cool with, really close with. I'm not your friend. The fuck no. I'm not. I don't do that to your friend. Fuck that shit. Fuck you. Not fuck you, but I'm not your fucking friend. I'm not. I got a dick. You got to tell me we're not friends. The same planet. I'm not your friend. I'm not your friend. Flat out. I ain't sit there. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not your friend. Never was. Never will be. I'm not your friend. I will fuck you. I'd have fucked you before. I'm not your friend. A lot of the times we much closer than that. I don't need to be your motherfucker.
Right. Like people who are married. You don't want to be friends with your wife? I'm not going to be friends with my wife. What do you call it? I'm her husband.
Facts.
She's my wife. That's way more than just friends.
You got to dissect certain things now.
Brother, here's the thing. If I'm married, that means I have to die for her if the occasion calls for it. That's way beyond friends. And here's how I am. Listen,
regular life now. We all know that you have to be there for your wife and your children. I mean, come on. But everyday life, come on. I mean,
here's the loyalty that I'm bringing, right? Let's say Savannah and I are together, not married, but together, and we're engaged. We're getting married, right?
Whatever.
On our way to get married. She comes home crying, frantic. Oh God, something happened. I don't know what to do. Okay, ease up. What happened? She hit someone on the road. This person's dead.
Mm-hmm.
And so she comes here frantic with me. You know what I'm going to do about that? I'm going to grab a shovel, a bag of lime, throw them in my truck, and I'm going to ask her, where am I going? You're not going to call the cops? No. Why would I trust the cops with your life? No. Where's his body?
Yeah, we can't be friends.
You're right. I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to do that. No, I'm not your friend.
Not your friend.
That's way beyond that.
Because listen,
now that's what I bring. You talk about loyalty, and we may have our problems.
We're going to agree.
Another woman ain't gonna be a problem. I don't want another woman.
You wouldn't want a woman as a friend?
I said another woman.
I'm gonna give you a better. I'm gonna give you not a better example. I'm gonna give you the absolute truth.
That's absolute truth for me.
My ex is galactic fat. She's super fat, right? We've been crazy close. Her son loves me. I can't continue to be around you like we were that created that environment. You seen me, I seen you. We ended up like this. I'm not gonna act like you don't look like you do to me. I'm not gonna act like you ain't told me the stuff that you told me. I can't. It's not real. You look incredible. You done told me, nigga, I can't keep my hands off you. You look at me as a dad. For me to be your friend, I'm not your fucking friend. And we was this thing you call friends before. Cause this is what she said. I just want my friend back. That's gone. The second you fucking put your ass in front of me with no clothes on,
you can't practice control.
You can't go back. Huh?
But you can't practice
no, absolutely. That's some people if I could have practiced control, I'd have never fucked her. Not with her. It's certain people you ain't got that with. Don't even go down that road. It's to certain people, bro.
Whatever happened to count to 10?
Nigga, it's certain people you can't say no to. But it's like I know I got this number, right? That's why I don't sit and dress up. The number is 22. Once I seen 22, 8 and up, I'm gonna fold. I'm gonna get a number or something. I already know my number. As soon as I see the 22nd, 8 or up, I'm gonna fold. I'm gonna get her number or something. That's why I be fucking with shit. I stay in my lane. I go about. I don't be trying to look attractive because I'm a forward. I'm gonna get a number, and then she's gonna tell me she was gonna tell me she was great. She's gonna tell me how hard it is. Her baby daddy ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? And somehow she's gonna end up giving me hits.
Because
I'm telling you, listen, but you gotta know it's being self-aware. You gotta know your worth. You gotta know where you at. I know where I'm at. But certain things I can't support that. Don't be no friend. And in the end of the day, but the relationship got two parts. It's a dominant and it's a submissive. You got to know your role. You have to know your role. Some of these dudes are submissive to some of these women.
How?
You got to play your role. Man, I don't.
How are you submissive to a woman?
I have no idea. I don't even know. I don't know how that happens. But
here's my thing, fellas. Like I've been called a simp before for saying this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I believe in taking. You're supposed to take care of your woman. Are you buying her gifts, nigga? It's Christmas.
Yes.
Yes, I'm gonna buy her a gift. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna buy her several.
The problem niggas got when they take care of our girl. Don't be taking care of our girl.
Right? No. She's your lady. You're supposed to. I like to take care of my woman.
Facts.
But I mean, people. I don't know. Like I said, a lot of these jokers on YouTube, it's like. See, this is why y'all niggas don't get women.
So next time when I'm
next time I'm
on Blacklands Live, can you please tell him to take that back? What he said about me? Can you please tell him to take that back?
What do you say?
He has the song for me. He has the
cake.
Yeah.
Oh, the Superman. Yeah, whenever he shows up on Black Man Unfiltered, Black Man Unfiltered plays the old Superman theme from the Christopher Reeves one.
You Kevin Samuel.
Yeah, the Superman theme from the old Christopher Reeves Superman, man. It is hilarious.
Yeah.
He's gonna tell me. I will tell him that. I can call him up and tell him. You know what he's gonna tell me? No. He's gonna say no. I will not be taking it. I will not be taking it back.
All right. Wait till I cook something up.
I can call him up right now. Hey man,
that's what I always ask.
I made a video about that too. With you can see with the black Superman with the dreadlocks and the cake clapping in the.
You did come in. You did swing into action, right?
I did not.
And it did seem like you were. I was like,
word. And all
you had a Savannah over there. You had a Savannah over there. You skated before. It you listen, Savannah. You gonna be the you gonna be a catchphrase. I promise you.
Yeah, because I mean, there's some women out there. One woman in particular that I know of. She had like 16 or 17 videos. She's already over 1,000 subscribers.
Oh, wow.
And me and Jedi Mike was looking at it. We were like, "This is a shame." But then when you see her, you're like, the second you see her, you're like, "Oh, that's why."
I understand.
That's why right there. That's why she has over 1,000 subscribers with 16 videos.
You see, I mean, you see when they come out.
That's why you just look at it. Like, oh, okay,
hair's beautiful. You know, the smile is beautiful, sweet.
Now there are
no reason why you wouldn't go.
Right, there are simps out there. There are. That's who pander to women just to get their attention. But it's like, okay, why are you doing that when you have like no shot of getting with the woman? Like, why waste your time? Why not just be honest?
Mm-hmm.
She might not be for you, but somebody is.
Bro, the numbers is in your favor when you're a male, when your skin brown.
Right. And the thing is, like, it's like even my sister said it. She said, if all the men in the U.S. got married today, even the gay ones, she said there'll still be 2 million more women left over.
Numbers is in your. Just be patient and wait, man. I'm telling you.
2 million. If I'm married, if every man, including the gay ones, got married, there's 2 million more women left.
2 million is a lot.
Those are the side chicks.
Why bother? Why bother with the count? Why bother?
Y'all chicks better sister wife up. Y'all better get together.
And it's this my whole thing is this with the submission thing. A man has to demand submission. I'm like, I'm not demanding shit.
No.
Either she's gonna submit or she's not. What are you gonna do if she don't submit? Leave.
Yeah. I don't know what the option is.
It's that easy. Right. That's it. Okay, she ain't gonna submit. That's it.
Tell her to leave. Whatever you need to do.
Okay, you won't. Cool, no problem. Nice knowing you.
That's why you have to be her friend, man. That's the reason why. And I'm saying in a sense of we can go out, we can have a good time, we can go roller skating, we can go bowling, we can do all the types of normal shit that normal people do. And then they develop something later on.
That's two pedestrians could do that any day. That's not a friend of me.
What's the friend to you? Wait, hold on, we unlock. What's a friend to you?
Huh?
Noble. Talking to Noble. What's a friend to you then? Yeah, if what he's saying is just normal pedestrian stuff. Anyone can do that with anyone. You say it's not that's not a friend. What's your definition of friend?
A person who you line up with on principles.
Mm-hmm.
Hanging out, you can meet a person that can come to your family cookout, and we can chill and we can be cool. Being cordial, you supposed to do that when you walk into a store. A friend know the last 4 digits of your social security number. A friend know the shit that a friend knows your secrets. And it'll never get out.
No, friend don't.
Not everything.
No, a real don't. See, this is me and my homeboy had this conversation. Our standards on what a friend is extremely high. They know your secrets. They know where that body hit already. They know who you done shot. A friend is closer than family.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes your family members could be your friend. You may have a family member that's a friend, but a friend, the person you really lock with, most of the time you don't really vibe like that. Not at that level with your blood relatives. A dude that's who life is like yours, who understands shit that you understand, or whose vision is like yours, whose outlook, whose direction is like yours, and y'all done fucked up together and done some stupid shit. I'm talking like a real friend.
What city are you in?
I'm in Baltimore, bro.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we understand why.
My standards your standards gotta be tight.
Your standards gotta be high.
I'm from the Midwest. I'm from the Midwest, Michigan.
But I understand you, like, just being cordial.
Well, yeah, him. I mean, he's from Michigan. I mean, he's been drinking that toxic water. Does something to the brain.
I'm from Lansing, not Flint.
My daddy from Detroit, so I
does something to the brain. You know, so I think that's better. Yeah.
Shout out to Detroit, bro.
But here's the thing.
This guy.
Well, here's the thing. I'm like that with my sister. You know what I'm saying? I could tell her where the bodies are buried. I could tell her all my secrets. I could tell her what my dreams are.
Right.
She'll understand them and she'll support them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what I was saying is you don't want to default. Don't default just blood relatives or family. Don't default a person who y'all like the same movies. Friend is a certain status. The only thing should be over that is spouse and children.
Gotcha.
Your friend.
Yeah,
a friend could be your mom. It could be your mom if that's, you know what I'm saying. But that only thing should be over friend is spouse and children. Whatever order you want to put that in. I hold that in high regard. A person I can trust.
Yeah, my old roommate from college. My old roommate from college is like that.
I'm gonna have
we attended university together. You know what I'm saying? We got tight like glue, like family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I got a couple of people in my life like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, for my sister or my spouse, that's the kind of for a spouse, you bringing that kind of loyalty, the value of that. Listen, I'm about to hide bodies for you and not say shit. That kind of covering.
Yeah, we more than friends. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly.
We more than friends.
Because I mean, you talking to me, you talking to a guy who knows. And don't let us mess up and live in Florida. Oh, if you got a body in Florida, that's easy to get rid of.
How about you can store plenty of them in Vegas?
Yeah, there's plenty of land out there, but in Florida, in Florida is better. How about me about four hams, chop that body up and throw them out in the Everglades?
That's it. That is it.
Talking about being in the Everglades.
What's going on, LH? You said LH says I'm late. What up, Noble, on the panel with the beautiful lady on the panel. This is Savannah. This is the Savannah show today. Encouraging her to go live. She got videos she's about to drop.
How old are you, ma'am, if I may ask?
I'm 22.
Jesus.
22?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you live here, stateside or elsewhere?
I live in Texas.
Everything's bigger.
Not everything. No, that's not true.
That's not true.
That's not.
Why do you say that?
Because you go there and you see certain things. Everything ain't bigger in Texas.
What do you mean?
Even your big Texas steaks. I ordered one. It was like, well, this is it. I thought it was supposed to be a big steak.
You didn't go to the right place.
And then with women, you think they'll have endowments that other women don't have, and it's like, not really.
They got some tall women. It's a few chicks from Texas on my Facebook. They tall.
How tall are you?
Some dudes on
Savannah. How tall are you?
5'7".
5'7".
That's tall.
Okay, yeah, that's tall for a woman.
Yeah, it's tall for
that's tall. Well, Savannah, I hope you successfully in life have someone that will love you for you, and more importantly, would build not only a family but a community with you. And I gotta go because my son is bugging me. So I haven't played with him for a whole week because I've been on the vid. So I'm just now recovering from the actual vid itself. So
yeah.
Man, Trail, it's been nice talking to you.
Always a pleasure talking.
Please talk to Black Man.
I'll try. I'll try. I'm telling you now, he's gonna say, "Mm-mm."
You can't be caping, man. You gotta let him.
He's gonna say, "Mm-mm." No. For these, you're like, wait, what? Why do you want me to take that away from We On Live?
I mean, just make up something. Make up something.
Okay.
Anything.
Well, I was on him. I was on Noble's channel. And who is Noble? You know, the World Class. Oh, he was on there with you? Yeah, and we were talking and chopping it up, man. He's all right. I don't think he deserves the Superman thing. He's gonna have to prove it to me. That's what he's gonna say.
Right.
All right. Okay. I'm only gonna ask nicely one time.
It's only good fun though, man.
The restaurant.
It's only good fun though, man. I like
it was
Real
nice
Life
talking to
Nation,
you.
man.
All right, bless y'all. Be safe.
All right, man. Recover soon.
What'd you say, Savannah?
I said it was nice talking to him.
Yeah.
I saw Savannah. I see Savannah somewhere everywhere. I saw her on Jay Speed's channel once.
Oh yeah, yeah. I love
Jay Speed got a channel.
He got a lot of channels.
He got a lot of channels.
Jay Speed got a lot of channels. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, his main one. He does have a channel. I had listen after he left Fight Club. I hunted him down to Jay Speed.
Oh yeah.
So man, Jay Speed. Listen, did you see Savannah when I finally caught him live? And I was in the chat typing them, and he dropped the stream yard so I could join.
Yeah.
So, brother, listen, give me your contact information or something, because I got to have you on like barbershop talks or something like that. So he come up there on barbershop talks, his first show in there, tore the house down. He tore the house down.
Definitely funny.
But
Yes.
when he talks about duct tape.
Yeah, he's talking about condoms and whatnot. He said, and that's why I use duct tape on mine. It's just like, wait.
And if you're light skinned, he said you use yellow tape.
Yeah.
He said, what? Duct tape?
Well, like, wait, duct tape? You use duct tape on your condoms? Yeah. Gotta make sure that stuff don't seep out. Gotta make sure that stuff don't seep out. Yeah. So he puts a condom on this and wraps it up with duct tape.
Wait a minute.
At the base of it so it don't seep out.
He says the funniest stuff.
Wait a fucking minute. Where you? We can't make sure the stuff don't seep out. Wait.
Yeah.
Why won't you stop?
Right.
Oh boy.
Why won't you just stop and fix it?
That's why I use duct tape on mine.
He needs to be stopped. He needs to be stopped. He has to be stopped. It ain't no way in fuck he said that.
He did.
So what do you want? What if your hands get stuck when you put the duct tape on? You know how bad that's gonna hurt to take it off? You gonna cry.
Yeah.
I guess to get used to it.
You better make sure your beard shaved.
He said that's why I think you duct tape on mine.
He said a whole lot of crazy stuff that night, man. Like he had us from the moment he showed up, man. We hit the floor laughing.
I seen Jay Speed for the first time on Mr. Palmer's show, and then he happened to be on the peak when me and Big Mike was on that night. We was saying some dope shit because I brought up the NOI, and he wanted. I think he was an NOI member in the past, something like that. I like Jay Speed. LA says, beautiful smile, beautiful face and complexion, sweet feminine voice. And since she's here, I know that she's not a BMT on law. You know, we don't do that over here. I think I'm in love again.
I love that song.
Okay. Listen. You gonna have them in love over there.
What's the BMT?
Oh, baby mama terrorists.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, them chicks, they beat their children and kill them and stuff.
Do you have children, Savannah?
No.
You're 22?
Yep. That's exactly what Kevin Simons be talking about. Yeah.
But yeah, I see the feminine. I see the beautiful. Is she inspirational?
Absolutely. Where do you think this live came from?
Oh, okay.
I've
never seen her. I mean, I don't know.
You seen her? You seen her name?
I seen her now.
Mods and Lucky Channel. She mods and Chantel.
Mm-hmm.
You mod and Six to God.
And somebody else, but I can't.
Lucky Marie. You on her channel? Oh, that's my girl. Yeah.
She been modding while you was up there.
Okay. Yeah, I love Lucky. She's real sweet.
Yeah, I like that. Lucky. Pretty.
Very, very pretty.
Yes. Pretty girls attract pretty girls. That's how it works. They be around each other trying to compete secretly.
Yeah. You think you're cuter than me, bitch?
Right.
Wait, what do you mean? I didn't say come in here with your skeet ass ponytail thinking you the shit. You ain't cuter than me.
Bitch.
Yeah, I still remember that. Yeah, I saw a woman. I saw a woman go in on another one like that.
Yeah, I've seen.
I was like, wait a minute, but she didn't even say anything about cute. It came out of nowhere. You think you cuter than me, bitch?
I get that bitch thinks she better than me because she got. Wait, how did you?
Yeah, I've heard that a million times. Yeah, I've heard that a million times.
You heard her thoughts from over here? How? How that work? Are you serious? I'm gonna let that bitch know. Why you gotta? What make you?
Why you gotta let her know? She don't even know what you're talking about.
We supposed to be eating at dinner. You worried about the bitch?
Right. I've seen two old women go at it. Coming out of a restaurant.
They get it from? They get it from the old bitches.
Yeah, the old chicks. Like one of them said, "Uh-oh, you done met your mammy drunk now, bitch." I was like, what? That's look. I
can't stand old people.
You done met your mammy drunk.
Mammy drunk now, bitch.
You're right. Uh-oh, you done met your mammy drunk now, bitch.
It's the uh-oh. It's the uh-oh for me.
It's uh-oh part, yeah.
I can't take it. That's how you know she met the
I mean, I was standing right there. It's like, look, I know, but I was thinking to myself, I know better. I know I should stop it. I know, but I can't. It's
not my fault.
It's too funny. You're right. I didn't let him go. We didn't let him go to blows. We did stop that. But still, we didn't want to, man. It was like, let's see how crazy this shit gonna go.
I stopped it because once an older woman, older overweight chick fall and she got to get up and her drill show, I get mad. I'm like, listen, I didn't come here for this. That's not what I came here for. Because it's a little bit of ash that sit right at where the cracks start that make it mad. That's the part.
Right? Is it the plumber's crack?
I can't take it. It's the ash that's right there. That's the part that be like, wow, come on, I didn't want to see that.
Why don't you pull your panties up, lady?
Yeah.
You're wrong.
See, I told you. See, look, I told you on live. It's fun.
It's fun.
After you get past the struggle stream part, it's just fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's just people talking. Because niggas got content for days. We got a lot of shit we had to say. YouTube and gave us the avenue to talk. We got content forever.
Mm-hmm.
So
I got a question for you, Savannah. Now, from your perspective, you see me around, right, on panels and that.
Mm-hmm.
What is your opinion on me?
What do you mean? As a person?
Yeah, as a person. Yeah, judging by your content, the content on YouTube.
I think that you're level-headed. You're not afraid to push back on stuff. What else? You're always laughing.
Because
your laugh is contagious. Yeah. I agree with a lot of your points and some things, especially on Lucky's channel. And you bring the balance sometimes when the other fellows kind of get out of whack. But yeah.
Okay, thank you.
It's a sausage party on her channel. I like it.
Yeah. You know why.
Of course. The girl's fucking, she looks amazing.
Yeah. And nothing but guys pull up. Hey, Lucky. Hey. Oh, God, dude. Stop. Drooling. You're drooling.
It's being ridiculous. I'm like, come on.
Calm down. It's just a woman. Jeez.
All these niggas in here, she don't like you.
Right. Right.
What she talking about, bro?
Right.
Oh, but she like you. Then she in California with the richest niggas in the world. Like, what do you like? Come on, bro.
All these niggas in here, she gonna like you.
Yeah.
Shoot your shot. Don't be afraid to do that. But damn, don't sit there and get pissed off if you get rejected.
Yeah, it's just practice. You shoot your shot. Right. You practice it. Just don't count. You just get good at it. But it's this is cool though. I do like her channel. I like her topics. You like financial literacy. She dope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she is. I like that content. I like that. Yeah.
I noticed that the women come up with original. The women, that be in the space that we fuck with, they come up with a lot of original topics. And it's not just shots at the guys, because a lot of guys jump on the trends more than they do. But they come up, even Suzette Speaks, I forgot her too. She has a lot of original content. I like Gayle. Gayle's is either organic, authentic, or just like new. You know what I'm saying? I like that about it. Versus like them what's that chick? Cynthia G and them divestors and the bullshit. They act like the manosphere niggas and the divestors are the same niggas. They just one got a vagina and one got a dick, and that's just pretty much it. I'm not about to sit and tick for tat or take a position because you doing that, I got to do this. I'm not gonna be black because the white people say they white. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna be who the fuck I am, irrespective of what everybody else is doing.
Don't you know? Well, don't you know it's all the white man's fault? It's all the white man's fault that I can't get women. Okay, it's all the white man's fault that black women don't like black men anymore. It's all the white man's fault that I am not a multimillionaire. It's all the white man's fault that I haven't done anything for myself, Noble. Don't you know that?
We don't play that shit over here.
It's all the, but it is. See, you don't understand. You don't understand the system of racism and white supremacy. That's the thing. I understand why you don't understand, because you're a part of that system. Okay, you're a white supremacist. You have the mindset of a white supremacist. I saw this on Nathan Daly's channel.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Shout out to Bernard. He said it too. Oh my God.
See, you're a white supremacist. What Nathan's like, I'm a white supremacist. Yes. Well, this is interesting. I didn't know that. Tell me more about how I'm a white supremacist. Oh, I couldn't stop laughing. Because Nathan was saying, you can see he was, even after Nathan said, okay, go back and come in so we can have the whole conversation. I knew Nathan, and you look at him, he was still confused. What? I'm a white supremacist? So you don't understand the system of a racism and white supremacy.
I've been doing the best I can to get niggas to stop saying that. Stop saying, you are saying that they're superior as you're saying. Stop saying that.
They're not superior to me, but they're white supremacists. You know, but the system of oppression, racism, and white supremacy. See, the only reason why you're pushing back is because you don't understand, though. You don't understand. Okay? We live in their world.
I see how that works.
Yeah, you see how that works?
That's stressful. I'm not doing that.
You're right. So you're starting to get it.
Yeah, it's stressful.
This shit is exhausting, by the way.
Yeah.
Just to break character for a minute, I'm getting tired just pretending to do it.
That's like 30 seconds.
Yeah,
right. You're right, but it's
we mentioned Dallas D earlier. G man, shout out to Dallas D. Her show was fire. Yeah, no, but
it's exhausting just pretending to do that. By the way,
you just call it what it is. It's genocide. It's not personal. It's just business. That's all it is. It's not personal. It's just business. That's how I take all of it. It's not personal. It's just business. It's in their interest because their birth rate is low. Shout out, rest in peace to Francis Cress Wilson. Their birth rate is low. They have to protect their genes. It's not personal. It's just business. If you were them, you would do the same thing. If we jumped out of our brown bodies and hopped into theirs, we would do the same thing. Some of us, enough of us would do it. And it's just, that's all I take it as. It's not personal. It's just business. We had to deal with our stuff accordingly and then go from there. I'm not going through all that stupid shit. But I watched them say that. And it may be new to the manosphere, but I've watched that shit. I'm in the conscious community. I've been in it for a long time now. I didn't know they existed either. And that's the same type of shit they do all day, every day. They don't fuck with me because they know I'm a trash. They know I'm a cook. They know I'm a trash. I don't give a fuck.
As soon as you start blaming the white man, that's kind of where you lose me. I'm like, listen, like me growing up, I had a small amount of financial literacy, right? Just base level stuff. And when I got to university, had no reason to. I got to the army, had no time, no any reason to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now I'm out, when I got out there and started working, I had no time. Now I'm like, shit, I got to learn this stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's my thing when I'm like, yeah, I have to learn this. This is important. And now that I'm learning, I'm like, oh, so this is how they do that. This is how they do this. So that's how you build up that money without having. I get it. You know what I'm saying?
On that part, right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Once you get the gist of it, it takes a little bit because it takes a little bit of time because you learn bullshit like algebra, but algebra is actually valuable. It actually does apply to financial literacy because those factors do come in. If X is a certain asset, it will be equivalent to this then it'd be divided by that. Like I do understand algebra. I do get its value now. I just don't, because you really do it once you sit back and compare it. Once you do a whole comprehensive plan, you include somebody's life insurance, you include somebody's let's say mortgage, and then their debt, and then taxes, and then emergency funds, and then your health. I don't know why people don't include their finances to their health, but you are always wrong when you talk finances and you don't talk health. Because how can you have finances if you're dead? And the intangibles that go along with it, all of the plan is you're going to do a certain thing over a certain time frame. So your discipline has to have a value. You have to put a dollar amount on your discipline, because there is a dollar amount on your discipline. Because if you keep being disciplined, you'll get your end goal. So it has to be a contract. So my discipline, or lack thereof, and all my other intangibles can be a fee schedule. It can cost me. That's true financial literacy, is when you can put a dollar amount. You know money, and you know your relationship to money so much that you can put a dollar amount. And you start by, how can I get this arbitrary money? Look at the life that you had already. Look at what you've been doing. What does that produce to you? Then you just start chopping that shit down. As my mentor said, he said, start tracking yourself by the hour. An hour. I met an astrologist. She was charting me by the hour. I didn't know you could do that shit. So what? Yeah, start. People that operate at a world-class level have always told me to track myself by an hour, each hour. So if I accomplish my goal, and if I can get tracked by an hour, I get paid by an hour, right? Mm-hmm. So did I accomplish my goal, or did I not accomplish my goal? If I make $20 an hour, did I do $20 an hour of work, or did I not do it? So if I go 8 hours of work and I only accomplish my goal 6 out of 8 hours, I'll take that sum, and then that's how much I'm worth, and that's how much my discipline has cost me, or that's how much my punctuation has cost me. If I'm ahead of that, I do 20 hours of work, and I'm at 40, so my punctuation was at a certain level of asset, and then my liability of my discipline or lack thereof was at a certain level. And I can put a dollar amount right next to my intangibles, so I don't have to guess. Because you have a dollar amount next to you when you go to work. You see it in your paycheck. Mm-hmm. You see it in your net worth. Okay, if we playing a game, let's play it. I'm not gonna get offended. Let's just play the game. That's financial literacy. Anybody not telling you that, they're wasting your time. The people are the best of the best. They know that if I'm wrong, then fucking life insurance.
You're not wrong at all.
Life insurance companies wouldn't be able to put a premium on your life if I was playing. If what I'm saying is just, they can put a premium on your life based off if you smoke, your age, your weight, etc., etc. Yeah. That's true financial literacy.
I was told the same thing. Always do things by the hour.
Yep.
Always do your factoring when you're doing your math. Factor it by the hour. And then, like you're saying, oh, this is how much I'm worth per hour. That's how you can figure that out. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And so you're right. Like you said, people who work on a world-class level, they do, like lawyers, really good ones. You paying them $400 or $500, sometimes $700 or $800 an hour. They've done the math. How much research are they going to do? How much case law are they studying? Yep. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And they're charging you, and what is that worth? That knowledge that they're looking up. How much is that worth? How much of this did I do in an 8-hour span? Right. Now, okay, what is it worth per hour? This is what it's worth per hour. All right, this is what you pay me per hour. Yep. Plus, you not only pay me for the knowledge, but you pay me for my effort.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
You know, that's what it is, and it's fascinating how they do it, but it's fascinating that they think of it that way.
They think of it that way so they don't have to think.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I can be focused on. I get the mundane thing out of my way, and I know I already got my fears covered. It's scheduled for my fears to be out of my life. Do you understand? They schedule fear, and they schedule just the mitigation of fear. It's scheduled. So I get out of feelings. I don't need to deal with feelings. I'll plan, and then I'm done. I'm not worried about cancer. I'm going to plan, and then I'm done. I'm not worried about it. I don't think about feelings. Feelings are always a liability. They have no value. They're worthless. They're irrelevant. There's no version where any feeling makes any value to any degree imaginable. You're going to have a feeling for 30 seconds. That stupid feeling wasn't there yesterday. It's not going to fucking be here tomorrow. So why would I waste any time in my life worrying about a fucking feeling, whether it's great or not? I'm 36 years old. All of them are worthless. They have no value. They never did. The only reason you value it is because somebody else know they can get you to buy into your feelings. Because I've been through 6 different sales training. People make emotional decisions to make purchases, not logical ones. The only reason it exists is because somebody can get you to get a receipt for your identity. That's it. I don't give a fuck about them. And then people like me, if you hook me up to a machine against the other feelings people, I have way more feelings than you. I'm Richard because I'm actually doing day-to-day mitigation on them feelings because I will plan for them feelings to be dealt with because I know what's coming. And I know my value of discipline is here, so I can only deal with a certain thing in a certain amount of time. So I'm not apprehensive and I'm not worried about it because it's going to be done in this time frame. Or I'm saying fuck me. And one thing I'm not going to do is say fuck me because I'm
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I love my business and I'm my number one business. So, and Gerald said, shout out to G-Man. He said they at least do 24 hours, I think. No, they don't. They do 36 to 40-hour days, 48-hour days. 36 to 48-hour days. The best of the best, the people that run the planet, they run 36 to 40-hour days minimum. And they're going to work 90 hours a week. People don't know the number.
You think you know a lot more than you should.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Me, because of the nature of my job in the Army, I've seen behind the curtain. In fact, I've been behind the curtain. You know, this big veil that is America.
Mm-hmm.
And people think they know how politics works. They think they know how things operate. They think they know how this machine goes. I'm like, no, you don't. That's why you never see me arguing politics with people.
I know. I never.
You will not see me argue. Here's the thing, because in a conversation with politics, the 99.999 percentile, you have nothing to offer me. Because the things I can tell you, you've never witnessed before, never heard of.
Right.
I can tell you this is how this shit actually works. And it's stuff you probably heard rumors about, but it's like, no, I've actually seen it. And I've been told by people, the people who actually do run this country, they flat out told me, where were you then? I said, Camp David. What were you talking about? Can't get into that. But I can tell you, and I'll tell people, can't get into that. But I can tell you, the president's just a figurehead. He holds no real power.
No.
Yeah, we're seeing that right now.
Right, and the thing is, a reason why I can say that is because they're not even trying to hide it. They do it right in your face.
Niggas don't know how to. Niggas think I'm saying some light shit.
They do it right in your face. They ain't even trying to hide it.
But I'm telling people, without a shadow of a doubt, world-class information, etymology, parsing, and syntax. I'm telling you that. When I'm telling you that, I'm also saying you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in a book. I am telling you everything you need to know. They don't hide nothing because you niggas don't read no way. And you don't know how to read when you do read.
And you don't pay attention to shit.
No.
Because here's what I noticed since I've been in this YouTube space. People don't even know what they're listening to when they listen to it. They don't even know what they're listening to. Because you could say the things you're saying now. People will say, those guys just sitting there complaining. Okay, complaining about what?
Right.
What are we complaining about? Are we complaining, or are we just articulating experiences and ideas? If we're just articulating experiences and ideas, how is that a complaint?
That's a testimony.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. But people will say, you're complaining about women all the time. What complaint have I made about a woman? I'll ask them quick. What complaint have I made? Right, exactly. No answer. I'm like, okay, cool.
Right.
All I do is answer questions and articulate my experiences and observations. That's all. Yeah, I've seen this. Why are you complaining, Mandrell? Complaining about what? Dude, I just told you I saw it. You know what I'm saying?
That's a dismissal.
People don't even know what they're listening to, let alone what they don't know what they're looking at. They don't know what they're listening to. Half of them, like you said, most of y'all niggas don't know how to know what you're reading when you read it. So it's like, so now the powers that be are like, why hide it?
Mm-hmm.
What are they gonna do?
What do they need to hide it from?
Right? Why hide it?
Walk around with brown skin and call yourself black. You don't even know your colors. What I gotta hide from y'all?
Exactly.
I run this planet from China to Russia. I do whatever the fuck I want to do. If I'm a white guy, I don't give a fuck about what you niggas. You niggas don't want to read. You got the baddest women in the world.
We are no threat. I tell people all the time, listen, we are no threat to them.
None. And I'm a fucking bad guy when I say it. Like, you niggas, I'm not even afraid of y'all. Why would they?
Exactly.
Ain't nobody in this country, bro. It ain't nobody in this country I can't get to and get you up out of here in 36 hours. Everybody in this country I can get to you in no time and get you the fuck up out of here. And put your stupid ass somewhere where they don't look.
People don't believe that, though, Noble. People
old
think
obsolete,
they can't be touched.
With old obsolete hitman training.
Yeah. And
it's not even updated. What they showed me when I was little, they showed me how to hide bodies 10, 12 years. It ain't nobody I can't get to in this country in 36 hours. I just ain't worried about y'all.
You disappear. Fuck you know what I'm saying?
Real out this bitch, bro. I done seen little ladies that's in child trafficking that sell the fucking cookies at the end of the corner. It's real out here, bro.
And people don't think that's the thing. People don't think they can be touched just because you're on the other end of a webcam. You don't understand. It's like, no, dude, you don't understand.
Facts.
There are people who will catch a flight and come to where you are just to teach you a lesson. That you just that's why you don't start shit with people. See, people like that who run reckless at the mouth. See, Savannah, those are guys who don't understand violence. Yes. They don't understand. Now, I don't know Noble's backstory per se. I've heard just very little of what you shared, when you were on the PEEF that one time about your father and whatnot. And I was like, okay. If he had a relationship with his father, that's the guy who understands violence. Yeah. Me, I was in war. 6 years straight. If you include the 2 contracts I did, that's 8 years. That's over 8 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I understand violence. Clearly. Yeah. That's why you don't walk around. People who understand violence don't walk around with a chip on their shoulder. They're not starting shit with people. But if you start with it, but those people are ready. Those are people who don't take shit for granted. Like most Americans do. Most people walk around, I'm like, y'all take too much for granted. No, you're just paranoid. No, you just take the. If someone listen, that's I look at you. I look at like people like even my mom. Like I just see opportunity. She's so lackadaisical with shit. I'm just like all I see is opportunity. I'm like, okay, someone could do this. They could do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, nah, let's fix this. Let's tighten that up. Let's go. Come on. You hold your purse. Hold it like this. Here, take this. What do I need this for? Okay, let me show you how to use it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. A lot of women live in an idealistic kind of world. And that's why we end up in a lot of the situations that we do.
Right. I'm just like people walk around looking like whole snacks.
Yeah.
And then they got nerve to run their mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you doing? He ain't gonna do nothing. Okay. You don't know that.
Doxing people. And I'm like, bro, I can tell y'all right now. You can listen. I grew up in Liberty Heights and going over Northwest Baltimore. Niggas that were real killers already knew where I lived at. I'm not worried about you doxing me. I'm not worried about that at all. Bro, my skin brown, my mama was so-called black. That y'all say. I got doxed every day. They doxed us. When you got a so-called black mother, the chances are that you got doxed is like 90%. You get doxed every day. Well, I'm not worried about shit like that. But bring your stupid ass to me with the cloud shit. Because here's the thing with me. You got dudes like an Anton Daniel who'll get robbed. Dudes like me who violent. Ain't nobody ever robbed me. Ain't nobody ever try to kill me. But if you come to me, they're gonna put something in you and they'll never find you. You don't have dudes. You don't have dudes trying to disrespect me because I don't disrespect nobody. Because dudes that know violence, like I got to see my brother dead in a casket at 8. He was 21. One of his friends rolled up on him outside of his house, shot him in the back of his head. I got to see my hero dead in the casket, lifeless at 8 years old. I've been straight since. It's real out this bitch.
Like I said, these are guys who don't understand violence.
It's bro. I don't.
When you understand violence, when you understand violence, you move different.
Facts. It ain't. Man, it's no joke, bro.
It's not a game. We don't play. Again, people we don't play with it.
No, we don't. It's not a threat. It's not no threat. It's not. I'm not trying to scare another man. They got the same muscle tone I got. that can kill me just like I can kill him. I'm not trying to scare you. I don't understand these little games, man. I get it. That's why I talk about what I talk about. It starts at home. Too many females have control of too many males, and that's got to stop because you're putting dudes in danger. Because they think I'm gonna keep playing this little emotional game and keep not, nigga. It's real out. These bro, dudes are so. I'm gonna tell you this on a positive note. All of y'all that's watching or going to watch the replay. We are 10 times males, brown skin males. We are freakishly strong. Every dude I ever fought with, every dude I ever horseplay, all of them hurt me. I won't tell them that at the time, but them niggas are fucking super strong and super fast. Niggas have mutant fucking speed and strength, bro. These niggas are crazy strong. A 13-year-old, 12 or 13-year-old little boy, any one of them can kill every black female on this planet. He already strong enough to choke you to death. It only take 40 seconds. It only take 40 seconds to get you the fuck up out of here. Don't ask me why I know that, but I've known that since I was 7 years old. How long it take to choke somebody to death. 12 and 13-year-old little boys are so strong. 12 and 13-year-old little boys are so strong. They're not to play. They could be any adult female, just about. As long as she ain't like 300-something pounds, physically. I'm not about to sit and play with another man's emotions when these niggas is like 6'5", run a fucking 4.3 and a 40. I'm not about to keep playing games with you just to get a feel. I'm not about to sit and get the fuck out of here. These niggas are fucking mutants. All of y'all niggas are lifetime stronger than you could imagine. But you live on eggshells because if you don't, you going down or somebody gonna dox you. But they're not to be played with. They're not to be fucked with on both ends. I'm not to be fucked with. Y'all not to be fucked with. You need to find out something else to do with your time. I'm gonna play with niggas.
Exactly. Better find something to do.
That's not. Better
find something to do.
Find something else to do, bro. It's real, bro. And I ain't coming from the hood. I'm just being me. It's. I've had so many dudes in the military sit around and with hood dudes, and they got the same thing. Because once you see a dude get his shit blown the fuck off, once you see this nigga talking like a fucking bitch, and then he shot and he dead, and you just watch that lifeless, empty corpse, and then you watch a real nigga that's just that dude, and somebody up and somebody sneak him, and you just see that lifeless and empty corpse, like they the same nigga. They the same nigga. All that tough shit he was doing before, all that loud shit, they the same nigga. Once
you did. It's the same thing.
Don't matter.
Shit. Don't matter how tough you are. Like Tommy, my boy Tommy B was talking to me. I was telling him about my training schedule and stuff. He's like, "No, man, Gayle, it's a shame you doing all that training just to come up here and get hit with this 40." I said, "I know, right?" Well, what you gonna do with that 40 don't work no more? Okay, you might get a jam or something.
That's a fact.
Still got my hands. I need to know what to do with them. You know what I'm saying?
Modern more. That's the time we live in, man. You gotta learn how to hack.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to hack.
You gotta learn how to use weapon training, hands training, fucking planes soon. Damn fucking hovercraft soon. After that, who knows? But that has to be understood on the part of men that you can't. It goes back to what we on Lock was talking about with Dumb Boy, Chaotic Truth.
Mm-hmm.
Can't keep coming in these spaces and antagonizing men and think you're gonna keep walking on safe, bro. You need to relax that. But that's why, on one hand, our lovely Savannah. We more your generation to come and get these niggas something to do other than fuck with other niggas. They be in the house getting some cookies made and being listened to. Something. Won't she just look like she can cook? You just got an apron. Yeah, I definitely man, Drew, I had to step away.
Yeah, I had to step away for a second. I'm back.
Well, I just want to say I'm getting really sleepy. My eyes are not staying up anymore. But I enjoyed talking to both of you and everybody that came up. And thank you for making the live more comfortable for me.
No problem.
Yeah, it was nice talking to y'all.
Nice talking to you too.
I'll probably slow blank. He was getting sleepy.
She's
very sleepy. Good night.
All right, love, peace. Y'all hit that cash app below. Support the young sister. Inspire the next generation to
I'm about to head out to myself, man. Speaking of discipline, I gotta wake up myself. I got a few hours. Yeah. It's 1 2:13 where I am. I gotta be up at 4:30.
Where we at? What time we at? Yeah, it's 2:13. Where I'm at.
Yeah.
Work.
Better go to work.
Yeah. Gotta go to work. We go to work when we want, right? Anybody look at these markets, see some stuff going on, man.
Okay. Yeah. We
36 to 48 hour work days, man. That's what we got. We gotta get off this time. That 24 hours shit don't work.
You on Instagram?
On Facebook. No, I ain't on shit, man. I'll be on Facebook and I'll be blocked. I'm gonna make an Instagram for this page though, and so I can get them more into these shorts, because they moving that content with shorts.
There's my email address in the back chat.
I got you. And you know mine is the world class, but it's in the description. But I got you, man. I'm gonna put you in, lock you in. Out of work, man. What you got coming up, bro? You got a show coming up?
Yeah, my show is Wednesday nights at 8:30 on Black Men Unfiltered Network.
Okay, what's your topic? You ain't pick it.
Entrepreneurs, like why so many black businesses in. You know what I'm saying?
And financially illiterate. They don't know how.
Right. My sister came up with that topic, so that's my other contact information back there too.
I'll be there because that's I had to deal with that a lot.
Yeah. But yeah, let my both forms of contact information back there. So
I got you.
Yeah, hit me up whenever you can, or whatever the case may be.
You know, we connected through
Mr. Bernard.
Yeah, he been busy hitting school up, getting that extra bread. Proud of him for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, proud of him for that. We're gonna get him rolling too. We're gonna get him an interview up here too. So we don't reach back after we already got there. We reach back on the way up. That's how big he is. We'll be good.
That's how you're supposed to do.
On the way up, you know.
Throw the rope back down once you climbed up to the top.
I'm only at as of today 444 subs. Well, we knocked the watch hours out, I think last week. At 4,000 watch hours because I wasn't consistent when I first did it. Had a couple Kelvin Sanders videos go reviews. I did like 4 of them. One of them did 15,000 views. Other one did 3,900, and the other 2 equaled like 1,000. So I got a lot of views, watch hours from that. So we're shooting for that. I definitely as I find my phone, I'm gonna hit you up. In fact, I do it now. I got it. But I look at this space, this time frame that we in right now, or kind of how I started. You know, when Kevin Samuels, peace be upon him, when he was here, man, you know, he had 22,000 in the chat from me time, 12,000. So it's a market there. People just got to work and hustle and provide the same type of content or quality or variety, and you know, pick up the slack as a group, and it's there.
That's true.
Stay up a little later. 22,000 is here. We got 5 now, but you just gotta keep putting that. He hustled, you know.
He did.
We'll get there. So I appreciate you, bro.
No, bro, appreciate you having me.
Definitely, man.
Take it easy.
You too. Peace.
Later.
Hold on, I'm about to lock him in. 1 second. Definitely shout out to Savannah for just been building with her on building her channel. As you can see, she didn't talk a lot, but you know, she was nervous. I had to encourage her to do it. It wasn't planned. I just do a lot of ready, fire, aim shit where it's like, let's just go. You know what I mean? The reason I'm up this time frame is because I took a nigga nap, and I took a nigga nap for like an old nigga nap is what me and Big Mike called it. It's like for like 4 hours today because I was really tired, and then so I got energy. I'm up now, and I thank Allah for that because I kind of wanted to switch to this time frame. It's just my schedule just hadn't allowed me, and then I got some rest today. And then she was doing some content, so try to convince her to start a live, and she said, "Will you do it?" You know. Because it's hard to be on live and to think, brand new to the space and also, run the show and everything. It's not as easy as it looks, but it's not that hard, especially after you put in a couple hours or whatever. And do about 2-3 streams. It's not that hard. I think Lead Attorney has a course. I didn't take the course, but I'm not going to recommend somebody else. He's the only person I know that got it. Because we're gonna deal with everything in house in terms of brown skin people, indigenous, talking to people. It's interesting. You had a dude named Mr. Real Estate. It took TLA's course, but said it didn't work. But that dude had like 5,000 subscribers. It's interesting, but so it worked. It's I don't know how that worked, but shout out to Mandrell. Shout out to We On Live for coming through, supporting Savannah's first kind of like practice live. She's gonna be on the channel more often. I appreciate her for coming through. Appreciate her being confident. Glad she felt comfortable enough to be able to kind of start it here. Definitely subscribe to her channel. Invite, share it to some of the young sisters that are already on code, already on that pace. Appreciate everybody in the space. Appreciate XL Pro who always coming through. Supreme 10 who always coming through. Shout out to, I keep forgetting. Shout out to Palmer, man. Palmer has kind of been my mentor in this space. Always have my back. Always support me. And my big brothers, the Big Mike Drop, Bernard S. My goal is always to be grateful. I'm appreciative, but grateful. I struggle with because I'm always looking for the next fight, and I don't just be in it. I'm grateful for those brothers. Like I was just explaining to Mandrell. I lost my older brother when I was pretty young, so Allah's made a way to put a lot of big brothers in my space. I'm thankful for that. So I always look to do the same thing for the generation coming behind me, male or female, man or woman, or young. I mentor a lot of children the best I can. One of them dudes that I'm not about to say go out there and do stepdaddy hoochie daddy season, but mentorship is important to me, and do the best I can to contribute to the next generation and be a deposit, so we can get them to a level of the level that they're supposed to be at, the level that we're supposed to be at. So, yeah, man, I appreciate y'all rocking with us tonight. This is definitely a blessing. It's not going unappreciated, and we're pushing. My goal is for us to be the greatest generation in the history of the planet because I was here. That's it. I'm not hiding it. No rocket science. When I was young, my uncle told me, you come from greatness. You come from great stock, and that's the standard I'm keeping. And when I see greatness in other people, when I see something serviceable, because that's key to greatness is service to many and other people, I do the best I can to support the people that are being supported. Like I will always pick up a Gayle. Shout out to Gayle, my big sister, Kate Glover Ill. People that serve people, look to make sure I got their back. Because like I said before, I know how hard it is when you are the strongest in the room, when you the servicer of the room and the benefactor, and then there's nobody else there. You know what I mean? So, and I got a good eye for talent, bro. I have to admit that. I have a good eye for talent. I see Savannah is very talented, very, very sharp. I have no idea how sharp the girl is. The girl's sharp. Once you get over the jitters and you really see, you really get to talk, and you're like, wow, it's just quality after quality after quality. So shout out to all the other content creators. Thanks for being with me this AM, right? We looking to push, man. We're looking to get this thing done and get it done at a really, really, really high level. I'm looking to improve. I love this. I don't even care how big the channel get. I just love the process of developing. I love growing and compounding my skill set and growing my experience. It's my favorite thing in the world, to develop and learn. And I'm not going to bring up a negative, but like Savannah said, I look to bring the trust back into learning, bring the trust back with man in his mind, the man to trust his mind more than he does his ability to escape danger, more than her ability to escape danger. Bring trust back to the mind of learning. Learning is awesome. It's awesome, bro. It's amazing. It's unappreciated, and I thank a lot for the faculties I have. to the point where I can be an extension of somebody else's ability to learn. You know what I mean? I think that's one of the dopest things about learning about the human mind is that you can learn for other people and help them see things, and then they turn around like I did with my big brother Chris, who graduated like a year before me. Told him about vegan, he took the shit to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So you never know who your hitter gonna be. You never know who your killer gonna be, man. People are waiting on you. My mentor used to give me benevolent fears. That's what I call them. He used to say, "You don't know who waiting on you, man. You have no idea who waiting on you. You don't know. You never know who needs you to get through, to allow them to get through. Because had he not, I don't think nobody else would have got to me at the degree in which he did. So when I see a Savannah, I see a Gayle, I see a Bernard, whether they come before me or after me, I'm a support. The big mic drop, Mr. Goodbread, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Palmer, my guy PAPI Blanco. Once I see these guys coming up, my guy Devil's Advocate, I'm getting back on the show. I know he down there grinding at ATL. That's just YouTubers, bro. I got an even bigger list of people outside of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I've done this my whole life, most of my adult life, to support entrepreneurs and other people, in their goal and their craft, man. So I say this will be the last thing I say, man. If you love somebody, find out their dream. Ask them what their dream is and have a conversation about that. It's one of the best conversations you can have, and it's free. If you love somebody, find out what their dream is and make little small increments of progress, little things. Send them an article or a word or a little piece of information on their dream, you know what I'm saying, and contribute. So like we say, man, there ain't but two classes on this planet, never been three. You either world class or you outclass. And the question is not which class you want to live in. The question is which class are the ones coming behind you deserve for you to die in. On your feet, on your knees. Respect the craft. No.
The world class.